Hello and welcome, everybody. It's your good friend Furluge, also known as Don in Meat Space, and we are back once again for some more Lunar 2 here on the show today. I'm, of course... Boy, I was about to loop through my my intro there again. So anyway, I'm just trying to get a few last things set up here. Like, for example, my Twitch app on my... Let's see if it'll go up there. Come on. There we go. So, it will not let me pull up my own chat until it started broadcasting. Wow. Listen to that mic just completely change sound depending on where I'm sitting. I really do have to make sure I'm in the right spot for that mic to pick me up. So anyway, yesterday was an awesome stream. Some of the cooler events in the beginning of the game happened. We got to the carnival and got Lucia her costume change, which is a nice fun event. And then we introduced Galleon, the villain from the first game, which was a nice foreshadowing, frightening event. So things are taking shape. The first real look at any of the villains, of course, we had Zophar talking, but we haven't actually seen him yet. So of course we will see him eventually, probably not today, but, yeah, very, very ominous events are happening, and the game's really starting to kick off here. So we're gonna get right to that. I'm gonna go ahead and banish myself to the tiny corner. To the tiny corner! Oh, that was terrible, and my voice broke too. Speaking of terrible things, not to draw attention to it, but I am, because it's just... It's so bad, it amuses me. Like, I was watching the footage, like, last night, for yesterday, and, you know, I ended yesterday because I was getting a bit tired. And you can see, like, there's a brief second there where I just doze off. Just, like, I'm sitting there going, it's so bad. I shouldn't talk about it, but, oh, it's so bad. So... I need to really endeavor to not play so late. I do get up very early for work. And yeah, I can't keep playing till 1 a.m. in the morning and then try to get up at 6 a.m. in the morning. It doesn't work. I do not operate well on 5 hours of sleep. So anyway, here we are in the Mystic Ruins, and if you don't remember, yesterday, I'm gonna just bring this over here. I wish I could draw directly on the screen I'm looking at here. But so I had... You know, these mirrors, and they're kind of linked to the two sides. So, like, basically one side is a mirror image of the other. I believe that's how it works. So we have the mirrors, and then we have platforms that kind of do zigzags, like from the bottom level to the top level, and do all that sort of stuff. So, this is going to be an interesting area. Again, this is the one that I got stuck on for 6 months. That would be 6. I don't know why I'm drawing it, but damn it, I'm gonna get the use out of this stupid tablet. Because I certainly didn't use it for drawing. Anyway, so... Let's see. Yeah, so that blue one should take me to the other blue one. I know. No, it didn't take me to the other blue one. They are linked, though. I do believe I can go back through the same one. Or the red ones. No! Oh! They are not linked. Oh, shoot. Okay, red mirrors are one way. They can't go through a red mirror. So, does this take me to the red one? Is that where they introduce... No? Just more stuff. Ooh, iron scimitar. Which was a dark scimitar. Oh! We're using it. By the way, I just bought this greatsword. Like, just bought it. Should not have even wasted the money. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, hold on. What was that? Blasts enemies. Oh, let me hold on a second. What does blast enemies mean? I should figure that out. Blasts enemies. Because it's lower attack. Is it... Do you use it in combat like an item? That would be a reason to keep it around. Blasts enemies. Chain helm, I believe everyone's equipped with all those. Yep. Once again, my desire to buy all the equipment has doomed me. Wish there was a way I could see who can equip an item. Like, it's nice that I can give it to Ruby, but that was probably a mistake right there. Alright, so most of the mirrors are in fact two-way. Alright. So I've gone through that little section, gotten all the treasure chests I can. It's obvious they eventually go back the other way. So this should bring me back to the very first area. Okay. Where does that put us? No. I think we need this. That needs to be down. All right. This is gonna be rough. Like, so that's a one-way mirror. Okay, so if I go through that, like, these go through both ways. All right, so I get here. There's nowhere else to go, so I have to go in the next mirror. Which, of course, disorients the hell out of me. Now, this mirror does, in fact, go back. This mirror, again, there's no way to go there either, takes me to the other side. There's, again, as you can see, nowhere to go. I've already... Oh, okay, I need to go through that one. Alright, so some of these I've got to double back on. Yeah, and I just bought the wood shield. You know, it'd be nice if you told me who can equip what, can't equip. I know they can't equip it, there's just no point. Give that to Ruby. Alright, so double backing. Alright, so double backing has gotten me here. Man, I'm in a save state. Like, I don't want to be here for 6 months. Like, that would be bad. Okay. So now I can see the different areas. Let me make sure I've gotten all the treasure chests. Because I definitely want all the treasure chests. Oh, no. Oh, well. Bum 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 ba da 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 na 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 do. It's a good thing I like the music in this game because you hear this a lot. Is Blast's enemies that pushing back thing? Is that what it is? Because if it is, I'm getting rid of that shit. Like, that's crap. Like, that has no good use. Oh, ow. Ow. You know, just Lucia got a lot better when she changed outfits, too. Like, I guess she was wearing weighted clothing from Dragon Ball Z. Alright, so let me check. Make sure. No. Blast enemies does seem to, in fact, be the, just knocking them backwards. So we are gonna trade that out like no one's business. There is no reason to keep on something that just knocks back. Like, don't get me wrong, like, some games knockback is a really cool effect. In this, it just makes it harder for Ronfar to stab them. Like, wow. It's not worth the difference in attack damage. Blasts enemies. I don't know why they didn't say knockback. Like, blast enemies is, kind of ambiguous. Alright, goodbye. Iron Scimitar. Just put that on and never look back. I don't care if he loses 2 points of defense. It's 2 points versus much more damage. Oh boy. Just Russian roulette mirrors there. Okay, so this put us to the other side. Let's see if we got the... No, I can't see the other treasure chest there. Man, I'm gonna forget this stuff so quickly. I want to attack this one here. He looks like he's doing something very slightly different animation there. I do hate these enemies too. Oh, one of them ran away. That's good. Ow. We should have took 20 points there. So again, you notice, of course, excuse me, we are doing a 3-digit numerical system. We're not doing the 4-digit that the Final Fantasy games made so popular. Let's use a magic spell to heal up. Let's see. Okay. So that takes me here. Ah! Alright, so this is the part, if I remember this correctly, what's gonna happen is like when I step here and it starts to move, like that one will move here and this one will move there. I have no idea where that's gonna go. That will go to bugger all. You get the idea. They all move when one moves. I think I'm trying to remember this dungeon from 20 years ago. Yep, there we go. And that's the problem. So this is where I got stuck. Right here. Oh, man. And hopefully it will not be as easy or as difficult as I remember. Again, it was a much less experienced me at that time. Wow, poor Ronfar. Can't reach the monster. Nope, still being knocked back. I have no idea what blasts enemies does. Nice pulse laser. There we go. As I remember, Lucia and Ruby have 2 points where they get a bit more stronger. They're usually very useful right at their update point, and then they quickly become pointless. Alright, so you want to get down there. So, yeah, see, this is what happens. You have to start using the mirrors to help you offset the platforms to where you want them to be. Okay, so that platform is up, believe it or not. So, in fact, I can't go anywhere here. So, back through the mirror. Shoot! I can use a post sword. Let's attack them. And Armenia, you can do a ring up there, and hopefully you'll get more than one. We hope. Excuse me. All that delicious soda. By the way, I hope you like that post sword animation. You're going to see it a lot in this game. There we go. That's gonna get both of them, obviously. Man, the damage on the non-primary target is so much weaker. I'll just do a regular attack to finish them off. Alrighty then. So, let's see. That gets us back here again. So go back through the mirror. Alright, so that just took us back. That moves there. I remember the solution to this puzzle being at some point having to double back to get the platforms to go to a different offset. The problem I had with this is I remember... Oh, that... I'm pretty sure that guy's gonna do something. Like, if you can see how quickly he's bobbing up and down. He looks a lot more energetic. That's some ion humor there, guys. Or I guess it would be electron humor, wouldn't it? You know, just bow sword it, hero. Yes. Should finish him off. So Jean's doing a bit more damage here. And of course got the ice staff. Or not the ice staff, the water staff. Darn, I was hoping we'd finish that off. And Lucio ran away. Thanks, hon. Come on, finish that off. I really wanted to finish it all in one round. But, oh well. Ooh, boy. So, some of you may have just realized this. I just made a complete circuit. So, that was pointless. Let's try going back again. Oh no, not whatever the hell these things do. Seriously, I'm really not sure what these tells are. Like, I've seen them do it in several battles. Like, what does the multi-face thing do? Why can't anyone hurt them? Why do they take up so much hit points? What does that mean? What does that noise mean? There's no status effect. Oh! It turns off magic abilities. Shoot. No wonder I didn't see what it did. I'm so used to doing regular attacks, and these things are very resistant to a lot of the regular attacks. That's why they're so difficult. I'm supposed to use magic on them. Lucia's gone! No! I swear, Lucia's gonna have to be carried out of this game on a stretcher. I lose less characters in Blood Bowl. I should have brought more Mountain Dew. I only have the one delicious can of Diet Mountain Dew. And yes, I did say Diet Mountain Dew. I really do love Diet Mountain Dew. It's especially the Code Red, but I can't ever seem to find it too easily. Specifically Diet Code Red. I actually don't really care for regular Code Red too much. Diet Code Red has that nice blend of bitterness and I don't know. I guess some people might think it tastes like cough syrup. That's always the danger with cherry. Like, I bought something called Best Damn Cherry Cola. It's from the guys who make Best Damn Root Beer. I thought, sweet, alcoholic cherry cola. I love cherry cola. This will be delicious. It was not delicious. It tasted like cough syrup. Okay. I think that was the solution right there, actually. Yep, okay. Or if not the solution, it's at least the way to get somewhere new. Okay. There we go. This guy, that's the tell I've been looking for. That's the one where, if I remember correctly, he just kind of zigzags through the party like that. Okay. No, let's not do that. Let's attack. And you should definitely use your magics. Don't even want to know what it does. Just kill it. Now no one's not gonna... Well, shoot. One runs away. There. Oh! It doesn't zigzag. It's a group attack. And Jean pushed it too far away. Now the fire ring isn't only going to hit one enemy, because they've all gotten separated. My brilliant plan has just fallen apart. So has Lucia's, because that's another enemy zone attack. That's the problem with the zone attacks. Like, the only reason you don't use the all enemies attacks that you get later on is they eat up a lot of mana. I may have to go and get myself another Mountain Dew at this rate. Alrighty, so we got ugly face thing, 2 statues. So I think that top platform is where I need to go to finish this. Or no, was that back where I was? Nope. That took me back the way I came. Alright, let's just attack these things. If we just attack them, they cannot use their magic shut-off abilities on us. Well, they can, it just won't do anything. Good, good, that still works. And the pulse laser's turned off. That's unfortunate. Bum 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 bum. This is gonna be one long dungeon. Oh! That was a lot of damage this round. Oh! I mean, I'm stuck on Lucia is not good. Oh, please die, one of these things. Okay, finally. And down goes Lucia. Hey, Lamina got some hit points. Oh, darn it. I started yawning, and now I can't stop yawning. Oh. Talking about bad energy levels. I am gonna be here a while. This... Yep. That's the way to go back. Oh, it's more of these guys working. Working stiff. That's pretty funny. Well, I do remember how to beat these guys. Just sword their boss, otherwise they will be very difficult. In fact, maybe we should have both of them do that. Still hit him with your spell there. Yep, okay, so Ronfar should just defend next time. 49 points of damage. There we go. All of them dead. I like those monsters. I like monsters that kill one, they all go away, not monsters that keep adding more to the combat. Let's see. Okay, there we go. That's how I get the treasure chests. I've got to loop back real quick. Boy. Maybe I'll take a coffee break. That'd be good. I haven't had some nice espresso in a while. Though the only problem with having a break is, of course, it ends up being exported to my stream. I don't really want to do that, or export to YouTube, I should say. Wow, they really doubled up on Hero there. Like, I can't even see them. Oy. So at least Lucia's free now. She can pulse laser. Got one of them. Man, that looks really trippy with all that blinking going on. Bum 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 bum. So I remember one of the things that really got me about this is, like, the puzzles aren't the most complex ones, but it's just you're always fighting these battles. So as you're trying to remember which platforms to go to, you keep leaving that map and coming back here to fight. Alright, so let's go get those treasure chests. I've worked very hard to get those treasure chests. Starlight. And a bow. The Starlight's really good. So, there's that. The Starlight is undoubtedly very useful. The bow, not so much. I gotta tell ya, it's kinda crap. Oh, you mean, I already bought the bow, so really what's the point there? Oh, Hmm. Damn it. I could not. See, you see, blah. As you can see, this is why I wanted to make sure whatever has the tail is eliminated, because their damage goes up per the number of enemies there are. Of their type, I should say. Anything else? It's just a placebo effect. Wait a minute. I think... Looking at that... I think I may need to go onto the platform. It's by the treasure chests. But the platform by the treasure chests. Oh, they're gonna attack. Ouch. And the hero's dead. Dead, dead. Dead, dead, dead. Ooh! Nope, just her. Sure, why not? That seems to be working so far. Boy! Man, what is it that's giving me the yawning attack? It is just ridiculous. Could just be the slower pace of the game, too. Oh, Thunderblow is just gonna get one. Darn. I was hoping I might catch the guy in there. Oh, there's Ruby with the finisher. Alright, let's heal everyone first. Before I forget. Also, let's save real quick as well. There we go. That takes me back down. I can see why I got stuck here. Actually, I have an idea, because I really do want a soda here. I'm going to put it on AI and run out and grab a soda. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Wonder how well that's gonna work out. I'll make a mad dash for these sodas. Because I need Mountain Dew right now. Really need some Mountain Dew. Alright, let's see. I'm trusting you, AI. You know, just if you could do some witty commentary while I'm doing this, thanks. Okay. Wow, it's still going. I don't know if this is a good thing, guys. I just proved that I don't need to be here to play Lunar. I am entirely superfluous to this game. Like, Lunar could just go play itself without me. Oh, what does that say for the stream? I've just proved I could be replaced by a robot. Oh. Anyway, let me get the mixer board back up here. And got some Mountain Dew and some snacks. I need snacks, apparently, to play this. I swear we're not sponsored. Fortunately, that's not a joke. That works. Because let's face it, you can see the viewer count. And you know full damn well we're not sponsored. But man, if we could be sponsored. Okay, so Ronfar needs to heal the party. I need to get Mountain Dew off my nose. Okay. So... Okay, that was really odd. You know, the funny thing is, the AI didn't even do that bad a job while I was gone. Mmm, popcorn. It's kind of like I'm watching the stream myself. Oh, let's see what that poorly dressed guy is playing now. What an asshole, he's eating popcorn on stream. I would never eat popcorn on stream. I am much too classy for that bullshit. Now look at him just putting everything on auto. Oh, ow. I got a little corn husk in my throat there. All right. So, you notice the... God, we just... So much attrition in every battle. Okay, so... This is another way to get up here. And as I remember, I think... There we go. Now I can ride this platform. Which, if I think I did it correctly... Agreed. Hey, Arigato. Man, agreed on what? Because I said a lot of stuff there. Agreed that the game can play itself? That I could be replaced by a robot? Man, there's just so many dumb things that I just said. So, you know what? Just everyone defend, because Hero is just gonna murder the thing with his bow sword. Not Lucia, though. She's her own woman. She's not gonna defend. Screw that. She don't need no hero. And they're dead. One attack, they're dead. With everything you said. The problem is by the time you answer me, like, what I've said has increased. But, yes. I agree as well. Oh. Okay, we're at the next part of the dungeon. Thank goodness. Wow. I think this is the part that lets you out of here. And if I remember correctly, oh, I was gonna say, I think that part I was just at was where I got stuck. That was it. It took us, what, an hour? Less than that? Yeah. Oh no, yeah, way less than an hour, like 15 minutes. I don't think I had much of an attention span back then. So, this area you're seeing here, which is a big departure from the rest of the ruins, is... Oh, maybe this explains where the ruins come from. It's because it's a reference to the first game, where the big bad villain has this garden full of these fairies. Galleon has it in the Grindery, which is the final dungeon in that game. Oh, how adorable! She's sleeping while flying! Why don't we put her hand in warm water and see what else she can do? You were the first visitors to come since dear sweet Galleon arrived. So yeah, there is a bit more of a background to Galleon. Especially, he's elaborated in the manga, but it's not really important to the plot of the game. And it's really elaborated in the remake. But we're not going to try to spoil too much of it, but we'll just say, yes, he had a nice garden for these fairies. And the fairies like him. They think they're great. He made this place into a beautiful, lush garden. We think he's great. What do you think of Master Galleon? He gives me the creeps. That's only because you don't know him well enough. He's really just a poor, lost little boy in big, evil guy's clothing. Wow. Master Galleon possesses a wondrous magic power. How powerful is it? Well, legend has that Athena herself once bowed to it. You mean to say that Galleon defeated Athena? That cannot be true. Yep, that's... Oh. Let's see. I don't like to see Galleon with a sad face, but that's all he's had lately. I was thinking about sending him a Teleflora bouquet. What do you think? Oh, damn it, I missed something. Well, screw it, we'll go back. I want to hear what that text was. Cannot be true. Long, long ago, dear Galleon strived hard to rule the whole world. His plans were foiled by a dragon master named Alex. Galleon himself told us that. He seemed very sad about it. I don't know why these fairies are here after 1,000 years in this garden. Like, you think some of them would want to leave. It's been 1,000 years. Yep. Are you just always gonna ask me what I think of him? No, I just lied to you. Let's see what we can make her do. Galleon, come back. Creepy fairy man. I heard the strangest rumor. They say that dear Galleon was revived from the dead. Can it be true? You mean to say he's some kind of undead zombie? He's out to rule the world. The process, he blew Vayne from the skies. If he is the same Galleon that destroyed Vayne once, I'll wring his neck. There's no excuse for what he did. None. Not a Zippo. No, yeah. Of course she would not like that. Okay, I'm just gonna go back through the loop. There's something quite strange about the girl there. She's not human, is she? ... You're not human, but you're not like Galleon either. Where are you from, strange girl? So, one of the things about Lunar, and I don't know how well it's translated, but there are at least 3 major races on the planet. So, but I think they're all generally collectively referred to as human. The 2 you primarily see are the humans, regular humans, and you see beastmen. Leo's a beast man, so you see a few of them. And then there is the quote-unquote magic race, which is basically elves. And they're the ones who actually found Vane, which is the magic city, which Galleon used to... Oh, shoot, what was his position in Vane? I can't remember what it was, but he was a former hero with Dragon Master Dine, and I'm giving it away again. Shoot, I said I wasn't going to talk about it. Oh, well. But, yeah, he's in the first game, and he works with the Dragon Master Dine, and something happens in their quests that basically causes a schism, which causes him to start his world domination scheme for reasons. I mean, he has reasons. Like, the motivations are explained very well in the remake, especially. It's a little harder to piece together in the original, but also, what's a little odd is that, you know, this game is a direct sequel to the first game, but when they remake it, some things change with Galleon, but then they don't change that in the Lunar 2 remake version of Galleon. It's a little odd, like nothing big, but like small, just some appearance. Like you notice Galleon's got green or this purple crud on his eye. That's a reference to the first game. That scene doesn't happen in the remake, so there's like, why's he got purple crud in his eye? And because why not? It's weird. He's a zombie. Who cares? South is the exit of this garden. But you must know how to open the magic lock, and only Galleon knows the word. Oh, that's why they've been here 1,000 years. Galleon said this world would be destroyed soon. That's why he made this secret garden and let us stay here. He said we'd be safe here forever, but how is that possible? If Galleon is supposed to be so evil, why'd he take care of these tiny fairies? Evil? Galleon's not evil, he's our protector. He just, you know, genocided a few people. Doesn't he protect you too? No. No, he does not. So what, did post-death Galleon make this, like, who made these ruins? Who made the garden? He is one of the nicest men I've ever known. His heart is kinder than you may know. He says he'll make things right again before he dies. Let's see. Oh, okay. He's racked by guilt. Blah, 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 but... it still doesn't explain who built the ruins. And who made the garden for the fairies from the first game. And why, like, if Galleon is dead, like, how did he lock the door? Somebody else locked the door? Like, I get it. We want to reference the previous game. The ruins kind of look like the grindery. Which is unfortunate, because there's something else that's obviously the grindery. Like, you'll know it when you see it. But this sort of looks like the grindery. It's got a similar shape, and it's got the gear top on it. But it doesn't explain where it comes from. I don't think they ever do explain why they're here. Like, they just seem to be here so that you can adventure through them. I believe I can detect and remove the spell binding this door. Just a moment. Galleon seems a little extreme in his security. The only people that could break that spell is Althena, Galleon, and myself. And Galleon was dead when he would have had to have placed this. So, what, did Althena make the ruins? And put the fairies there? I guess. But that doesn't fit with the first game either. Curious that he would use such measures for this ancient ruin. I guess after he revived, he said, quick, before I have my big entrance, I gotta go get some fairies and lock them in a room. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, when did he find time to gather these fairies? I'm really bothered by this. Gallion cast difficult spell combinations in different areas of these ruins. He wanted to make it hard for people to penetrate his sanctuary. He was dead! In fact, you should see the incredible spells that guards his Abba memorabilia. Yes, gotta have that Abba reference. I wonder if... Oh... And said this world will soon be destroyed. Garden... Oh... Yeah, just... I don't think that's the end of the ruins. It's the end of the ruins. I don't think that's the end of the ruins. Exit. Well, there you go, guys. In 15 minutes, I just beat the 6-month dungeon. God. "14-year-old me was an idiot." Wow, these guys haven't... Oh, now they are dung beetles. They're no longer fly whatever blobs. Can't believe. I'm pretty sure I got all the chests, too. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not going back, either. I don't want to go through them weird little puzzles again. Why did it take me so long to beat that the first time? All I did was loop back around. Good God. Oh, wow, I forgot about this. Oh no, look, it's the bad musics. Here it comes. Wow. Just shooting the cannons at us. Forgot about this part. I sincerely hope you enjoyed my little detour. Face it, you simpletons are no match to my superior intellect. You can't escape the power of the dragon ship destiny. Surrender now! Hero, he's right. We have no chance of surviving a blast from his ship. What are we gonna do? I cannot surrender. I must accomplish my mission, so I must fight. If luck goes our way, we just might stand a chance. I'm willing to try. I knew following you guys was a mistake. Wow, it's the first sane thing she said this adventure. But not fighting now would be a bigger one. I meant, you're an idiot. This situation looks... Man, if this was an anime, they'd be playing the uplifting music. This situation looks bad all around. I don't see how I'll profit from fighting. Why don't we just surrender? Wow, someone's saying... Stop your little secret conference and surrender him to me immediately. My given task is to execute Lucia before she destroys us all. Us all. Know that I have the will and resources to carry out this task. What the? Magic lightning. Ah, the evil Lucia is raining fire down upon us. You morons, there is no danger. Althena will protect us. You can't be hurt. Just wear the magic underwear. Oh, I guess Lord Leo was wrong. Fancy that. This magic is strong. Could it be that something might explain it? Oh, that's right. That's who did it. And then he vanishes. For reasons. It looked like... It was Gallion. He's the only guy with the ridiculous outfit like that. ... Again, there's no titties involved, so Hero has nothing more to say. This doesn't make any sense. Why would he go out of his way to help us? Lord Leo has been badly injured. Quick! We must get him to safety. Retreat at once! I guess you can't fire a cannon without your commander. Like, he's the only guy who could say fire. And then it backtracks. What was that all about? This whole trip just getting weirder and weirder. Greed. I don't know what the heck's going on anymore. Anyway, It's bought us some time. Let's take advantage of it by wandering back to Noda. There we go. Yay! Statue. Can I get more magic-y things? I can! Ooh, recover litany. Uh-oh. Ah! My single target went up in cost. Shit. I mean, it only went up by 1, but... I think I might be outstripping my my abilities here with this. I really wanted a new spell, not to make my current spell more expensive. Actually, no, wait. It doubled in cost. It didn't go up by 1. So yes, I may have accidentally upped my my loss of MPs. Alright, here we are, going across the Noda Bridge. Noda thing in this town. The Athena cult is a terrible blight on humanity, but the dragon steamship Destiny that they use is the bee's knees. I almost want to join those lunatics so I can ride on that thing, don't you? Say, did you hear the rumor about the dragon steamship Destiny? No, what is it? Well, keep it under your hat, but I heard that Destiny was destroyed. Yeah, destroyed by lightning from the clear blue sky. Can you believe it? Just lightning. Boom! Alrighty, okay. Equipment. I like equipment. Hello there, come closer, come closer. What can I do for you today? You can sell me things. Or a dress? Okay. Yes. Iron shield, chain helm, similar to what I have already. Okay, we got lots of stuff here. Why? Oh, I don't know why you can't wear shell armor, but okay. Just make sure wisdom go down, but your defense power go up. And I have no idea what wisdom does in this game. Usually, it's a magic-y thing. I don't want to like make your wisdom go down, Ronfar. How about aura dresses? Defense power goes up, magic endurance goes up, and attack power goes down by 2. Shoot. And wisdom goes down. Huh. Okay, yeah, wisdom is definitely a magic-y attack thing. But headbands. Oh, okay. Yeah, headbands. Headbands are good. Alright, we both got those. You definitely don't want to change those out. These things I'm not so sure about. Something... Be careful out there. And hey, remember us for all your armor needs, you hear? We will, until we get to the next town with better equipment in it. I think there's a weapon shop down here. Let's just skip talking to people and find them swords. Them assault magic swords. Okay, there's no weapon shop over here. But I think they have... Nope, they have the same old items. Wow. No, I want to leave. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's go talk to some crazily Let's go talk to some NPCs, especially in the bar. Gotta talk to the NPCs in the bar. Hey there, glad you came to my establishment, stranger. Make yourself at home, grab a drink, and listen to tales from all over the world. There's nothing quite like having a drink at a local bar, a place where every person knows your name. And you're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see your troubles are all, well, the same. I don't know, I just like to be where everybody knows my name. I feel like I've come home to a great big family. I just love slamming back a few here with the guys. Thank you for the Cheers reference. The villagers from Zulan to the north are complaining of strange things happening. The members of Athena's cult say it's a sign of the end of our world. Our world. Yeah, those cross-tracking nuts want us to join their cult to save our souls. Ha! Rubbish. In the end, if the world's ending, the world is ending, and there ain't nothing we can do about it. Say there, gang, you look like an adventuring bunch. Been to the carnival? Yep, what a cool place. Boy, you got that right. It's one of the best in the land right now. I was thinking of opening a booth there. What do you think? Nope. Ah! Ah! It's the destroyer! Get away from me! Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were the destroyer. I guess he's supposed to be drunk. Well, she had a evil red robe on her. You're not wearing an evil red robe on her. You wanna buy me a drink? My well's running dry, old girl. You know, since Noda is a central trading point, tradesmen come from all over the world and bring their rumors with them. So Noda has become sort of a giant rumor mill. For example, I just heard the goddess Athena, the cult members serve is not real. Can you believe that? So you know, that would explain a lot of things, like the goddess of music deciding that music and dancing should be outlawed. Oh, how am I gonna get to make my liquor deliveries too? I'm so desperate I'd even take help from a flying cat. Say, do you want to help me out? Okay, sure. Ah, you girl, you'll do just fine. Please take this special wine to the tradesman on the east side. When you return with the delivery receipt, I'll pay you 10 whole silver. But I was the one that volunteered. I can do that. What do you think I am, an idiot? Okay, Ruby, don't get your down in a lather. We'll do it together. But just to be clear, the profits are mine. Besides, what cat needs money? Receive the special wine. Okay, so Hero, we're going through the bridge. There's a checkpoint there, so we're gonna need you to stuff that up your butt. Just saying. They don't call it special wine for nothing. Oh, the special wine. Okay, so there's a tradesman. I don't remember where he is because there's like a bunch of tradesmen, but I'm pretty sure he's in the bar. This bar is a good start point. Like one of you guys might be the tradesman. She wants me. I know it. Everyone wants a piece of the old Artie. I know it. They just slapped my face to hide their lust. Oh boy. Now the bridge is fixed, I continue my odyssey. Right after I polish off one for the road. I heard the dragon ship Destiny was destroyed by lightning. Okay. Sit right down and have a drink. Yeah, you're not the tradesman, but... Wait, a virgin draught or perhaps a virgin... What? I get you, a virgin daiquiri. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think there's any at that place. Daiquiris or otherwise. Okay, no charred newt, no atomic diarrhea. I think I ripped off. Okay, we don't want to hear about you. It was nothing like I expected. I didn't find one ancient treasure, but I guess we did see an ancient relic. Alrighty. Life flower. Okay, bad reference. Alright, that's the guy. Okay, that's the creepy toenail clipping guy. There's a lot of tradesmen in Noda. Why did I vault? No, he's not in the Athena cult. I already know that much. If he is, he's the worst tradesman ever. I guess he's is he here? What? You got that from the wine from the warehouse. You gave the wine to the merchant. Can't believe that you went to the trouble of getting this wine. Here, take this receipt to show I received the wine. Got the receipt. Oh boy. I got the receipt. Yeah, at least we don't have to stuff the receipt up Hero's butt. I mean, it's a lot easier too. It's basically the same as single-ply toilet paper. Although getting it out might be difficult, but we'll manage. That's what party members are for. Okay, so we go back to the bar, take our stupid piece of paper, talk to the guy in the back of the bar for 10 silver. Ah, you delivered the wine, great, thanks. Now, give me the delivery receipt and I'll pay you. Hand it over the receipt. Well then, here's 10 silvers for the trouble. 10. Oh, I am a slave. Yeah! What a load of trouble for only 10 silvers. It was a pain in the butt. You're certainly a No. No! I don't want to do it. You know what? No, we're just gonna drink the wine. The wine is more useful. Do we even have it? Like, is it an item we could just glug down? Because I'm all for glugging down the stupid special wine. Nope. Okay, well, screw it. I don't care. We're leaving. Woo. Getting a little stuffed up there. Oh, right. That's not the door. That's just a fancy rug. Come on in. The candies here are filled with cream and sugar. Oh, Hero! My mouth is watering like a river in spring. Gimme! They do look good. Watch it, gals. Those candies will make you fat. Wow. Nothing repels guys faster than a fat chick. I don't care, you rude dog. Hero, can we go in and just try one, please? We're already in there. Candies. Oh, Hero, look at those candies. Did I say I wanted one? I meant 100. Yeah, I'd like 100 of these wonderful candies. All right, no, this is the checkpoint, and I'm not going back that way. Screw that. Say there, miss, can I interest you in a tube of lipstick made from fish? The rare fish oils will make your lips silky smooth, and the smell's not that bad. Whew! Don't tell me not that bad, lady. I can smell the crap from here. Get it away from me. I thought cats liked fish. Excuse me, Ruby, but I don't think she was talking to you. She said lady, not kitty kitty. She was obviously talking to me. I may not be human, but I'm still a lady. Give me that lipstick. I'll show you how beautiful I can look, even if it makes me smell like a cannery. Like a cannery. Gotta work on that voice. Get your boar head rolls. Come on, get your boar head rolls. These are the most flavorful rolls you'll ever taste, and they're good for you too. Boar head rolls. Eat these special boar head rolls and become a strong warrior. I don't know why I'm starting to talk like this. Rolls. I was headed north to the village of Zulan to trade, but the road snowed over. How am I supposed to make a living, huh? Just tell me, man. Yep, Zulan Blizzard, got it. So, of course, we're going to Zulan, because we went into a town, somebody talked about another town, that means that's where we're going. Big ship came to Noda and blocked our bridge. I'm sure it was the work those kooks in the spire of Shrine of Athena. Lousy freaks. Man, I thought I'd never get back across from the bridge. I crossed over okay, but when I returned, the bridge was closed. Ooh. Oh well, I'm home now, but for a while there I was wondering, I might have to stay in the inn full of scantily clad women. Oh, what a terrible fate. Right, that guy tells me Zulan is closed. Get your scale medal of the Dragon Ship Destiny right here. If you act right now, I'll throw in a true scale medal of our Lord Leo. Say, just between you and me, I'm overstocked on these things, because most people don't like Lord Leo. Gonna take a few Destiny models off my hands. I'll throw in a Mari action figure with the Kung Fu grip. What a silly looking doll. He obviously just put Mari's head on G.I. Joe's body. That's the oldest trick in the book. I love it. I've heard that White Knight Leo is a very rude and selfish man. I wonder if it's true. Leo's not a bad guy, you just have to get to know him to understand him. By the way, did I mention he's trying to kill me? So I don't care if it's White Knight. Oh god, he's White Knight Leo. He's gonna protect Athena from people disliking her on Twitter. You shouldn't be getting us humans involved in things we don't understand. Okay, that's nothing much there. East of the village, they sell the same goods for a lot more money. Opportunists is what those scoundrels over there are. My brother complains about everything here, including the high prices, but since he isn't moving, I'm pretty sure he just likes to complain. Oh, hey, thank you for following, Nils. I thought you already followed. Can get you into rent-controlled compartment for a finder's fee, of course. Also, rent control hasn't been invented yet. Just saying. My dad said I could have a Dragon Ship Destiny model because Leo's a pig. Oh, I can't have one. Why doesn't he like Lord Leo? I heard that Athena's White Knight and the Destroyer is staying in Noda. That's true. It's gonna put Noda on the map. Destroyer says mean thing about Athena on Twitter. Disagreement caused censorship at the... Oh, I can't finish this line with a straight face. Just... Oh, sometimes I wonder about the world we live in. These lines are much funnier now than they were in 1995 because, yeah, I never thought in 1995 that people would go to the UN to talk about people saying mean things about them on the internet. Oh, man, this got depressing real fast. I need to do something else. At least there's no noisy Athena sanctuary in our part of Noda. Fortunately, all we have is a lone statue. When you're tired, you can touch it and it will refresh you. You know, no one questions these statues. Like, I would, like... Lucia complains about, like, all the weird things, but, like, the statue. Like, oh yeah, there's a statue. That's not weird at all, just to have everywhere. Hey, hey, hey! Look at my unique toys. Each is a one-of-a-kind. Look here. Try this. It's a Maximizer monster doll. Put it in water and it grows 20 times bigger. Cool, isn't it? I think it looks kind of disgusting if you ask me. Look at this toy. It's an octopus that grows 30 times larger when you put it in water. I am sensing a theme here. Look at this toy. It's an octopus. Okay. But is it a squid now or a kid now? That's the real question. Hey there, stranger. If you're leaving, you'd better be stocked up on supplies. It's a long and treacherous mountain road from here. Oh, that's good to know. I'm not going to stock up on supplies, but I will save state. And really, that's all the supplies I need. Power of complete time and space in a video game. After we leave Noda, we should head north, hero. It's a pretty good stretch to Azadu, but I think we can make it. Since Azadu is a port town, we can take off from there for Pentagulia. I guess we're not going to Zulan. I still can't believe I got through that dungeon that fast. By the way, notice how it's, you know, locked us off like there. So this is an obvious load screen division, basically. I know he said to head north, but, you know, there might be treasure over there. There almost never is, except that one time I found that one cave. Yeah, you can tell we're in a different area because the monsters have changed. Which means they're probably much tougher. Don't kill the party. Do 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 do. All right, nothing's outright murdering us. I mean, 30 damage kind of seems par for the course for regular enemy attacks. Wow. See that shitty path that... that was a little odd. That crystal just took the strange path. Alright, everybody finish off that thing. Man, there wasn't even a boss in that ruins. I could have just blown through my NP. So disappointed. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, so trees are changing. We're getting farther north. We're leaving the desert area. Let's see. Going to the very obviously... Oh, okay. I'm sure you can see this, but again, I love to use my thing. That is gonna do something. Like, just remember, that's like the whole theme of this game. Find the thing with the very dangerous looking tail and squash it. Also, I like how you notice when I target them, they stop moving. See? Right. You don't attack. Use the item. Now, it's an insect, so it's probably going to go very quickly. Alright, so that one's down, which is good. So, you know, you probably noticed they kind of, when their target is... Oh, God. Jesus. Oh boy. Yes, pulse laser. Pulse laser all the things. So even Lucius' pulse laser is not just destroying everything like it used to. Oh. Ronfar, why did your magic have to get so much more expensive? Alright, Jean got a level. Levels are good. I like levels. Let's see here. We'll do a calm litany. So it's now our cheapest magic spell. Just throwing that out there. Okay, again, he said north, but nope, nothing there. I really should learn. There probably will never be anything unless it's going to a wall in the north someplace. Let's try this. Let's use a little bit of our magic. Wow. Okay. Good. You did, in fact, poison them all. That's what I wanted to see. Now, I'm hoping Hero has enough zone. Can you hit any of the ones other than your... Yeah! There we go! Oh, finally! Finally, we got something else with the stupid Sibilum sword. God, what's the whole point of the lightning bomb? Oh, sweet! It's an all enemy attack. That's our first all enemy attack of the game. Oh, that is nice. Just destroy everything, and Ronfar got a level 2. I like it. I like it very much. Let me just heal up here. Save. Alright, so now we're kind of just going through the mountains here. That was really useful. I kind of want to do that again. There we go. Okay, so 2 are in the zone this time. Actually, oh, no, no. No, it's not. What was I thinking? Light Litany is not an all-enemy attack. That's a nice chunk of damage. Oh yeah, come on. Stay close, you monsters. I think that fire ring definitely should get both of them. Yeah, definitely both of them. Alright, only one left. Lucia runs away. You were casting a spell, but now she's run away. Alright. I don't know why you would cast the spell all that time and just run off, but whatever. Calm Litany. Come to think of it, I think Ronfar's healing spells have like 3 versions of them. I think his single target is not the only one he will get. Oh, that looks like a dungeon to get to the next town. That's what they meant by the path being treacherous. Shoot. Man, this game kind of begs to be played with popcorn. Let's see if we can speed this up a bit. There we go. Make it go by a little faster. Now let's also save. Because this is obviously a dungeon of some kind. No! It's the town. Welcome to the village of Zulan. Knock it off, Grandpa. You can't scare us with that gravelly voice. Ronfar, is that you, lad? Well, next time, tell me when you're going to stop by. Why don't you help us? We're in trouble. Okay, they know Ronfar. Welcome to the little icicle we call home. You guys okay? You look like you've never seen snow before. I've never seen snow like this before. Have you, Lucia? This place reminds me of the Blue Star. And it sounds like the Blue Star because you reused that sample from the opening. The cold and overwhelming calm is eerie. This winter has really killed my fishing business. The only good thing to come from it is I'm starting a fish cream business. It looks like ice cream, but with all the youth-enhancing benefits of fish oil. Yuck. Who would want to eat that crap? Sounds terrible. Well, it's not like I wanted your opinion. Besides, my business is going to make me filthy rich. Just wait. You'll see. You know what's funny is that fish oil did actually become a big thing to sell, so it's a little funny to play this in retrospect and hear that line. People are trying to get out of the snowy country, but I'm going to stay here. I'm a member of the Freezing Blathering Idiot Swim Club. Want to join? I can get you a discount. Oh, that's kind of funny. Okay, so we, of course, got to buy stuff. Always got to buy stuff. Oh, is it cold enough for you? God. I need to get my main accent on. Ah, yeah, you can't get there from here. Boy, it's cold today, isn't it? Tell me, what is it I can do for you? Ah, yeah. You can't buy that from here. Okay, flail. Ooh, glass fan. I remember that being neat. Nope, still number of attacks, but big buff on damage. Also, let's sell crap. Get rid of the dagger. And get rid of the old fan. And get rid of all this other crap that's just been sitting in my inventory. We buy and sell only armor in this shop. What can I show you? Steel armor. Plate mail. Hero's like, give me that plate mail. Shell armor. Aura dress. I guess that really is the upgrade they want. Iron bracelet. I guess I am just gonna buy the straight item upgrades. Okay, sell the old dress. Okay, so the bracelets are like shields for everyone else but our fightery people. Oh wait, there's... Are you serious? I can't get rid of this shit. Well, I found the stupid wine. Mother... Alright, hold on a second. We have... Oh... Wow. It's even worse now that I didn't just do it back in Noda. Alright. Stupid. Wow, it's very hard to control them. Wow, he still says the same thing. Like, we went to Zulan and came back, you're still saying that. You know, part of me thinks it might be faster if I just did this normally, but now that I've done it this far... Okay, come on, I'm gonna do this. I'm making my own fun in this annoying... Ah! I can do it. There we go! It's a shitty receipt. Oh, I gotta go back, don't I? Almost. Do not talk to him at all. I'm trying to remember if I went like through the whole first game with just that wine stuck in Hero's inventory. Alright, there we are. We're back. Oh, what fun that was, guys. People think that if you're born in the cold weather, you get used to it. I'd like to punch out the guy that said that nonsense. Man alive, I can't believe how cold this place is. I'm thinking of becoming a career sinner. That way I'll get sent straight to a warmer climate. People are trying to get out of this snowy country. Idiot swimmer? Yeah, okay. This has got to be the worst job in the world. I hate shoveling snow. Oh, what I wouldn't give for someone to do all this work for me. No, it couldn't be that easy. Ha, yes, I've got a great idea for a new business. It's going to make a ton of money. Now, in order to make this business profitable, I'm going to need you, Ruby. My help? Oh, I get it. You want me to melt all the snow with my breath, don't you? Don't you cast giant magic fire spells? Correctamundo! With your breath in my brains, we're going to be rich. Read my lips. No. Way. With your harebrained scheme, I do all the work and you get all the dough. Again, Laminia casts fire spells. Big fire spells. When I promised to marry my man, he promised we'd never be cold. Ha! What a liar. This is the coldest town I've ever seen. Oh, why'd we move here? Oh, okay. What am I going to do? The winter isn't close to being over and our food is low. My wife doesn't know how bad this situation is. We're in big trouble. Big trouble. Big trouble. You lowlanders wouldn't understand the big trouble we're in. I thought I told you it was my turn to survive the balloon crash. Please, just let me sleep. Listen, stupid. If you fall asleep now, you'll never wake up. I won't let you die on me. Now wake up. Come on, talk to me, Johnny. Geez, the dumb game kids play nowadays. I'll be dripping, freezing, coughing, wheezing, fevered, feeling cold, cold, cold. Of course, gotta get the statue. Help me! My butt is frozen solid. Item shop. Ah, come in, get yourself out of the snow and let me show you my wares. Holy shit. Warps out of dungeons! We're never gonna use this. Holy shit. Hero has a spot. Oh, good. 3 of them can afford these rings. I really appreciate your patience. Remember the blah 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 supplies. Remember to blah 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 supplies. Alright. Gonna get some extra stuff and some status effect boosts. And you know what? These are only 120 silver. Which is actually quite a lot. Well, no, it's less than an herb. It's less than some herb. We'll have some magical dungeon escapes. Those can't be bad. Although I think we get a spell that makes them moot. This is the best winter we've had in years. You can't get that from here. Just think of the summer we're going to have when this starts to melt. All the mud will make it perfect for monster horse cart pulls. This is the mayor's house, but he hasn't been outside in days. I think it has something to do with his granddaughter. Please, could you go and fetch me a glass of water? You're injured, but not that bad. Get it yourself. Wow, what a bitch. I've killed a bear with my bare hands. I've killed every kind of beast known to man. But this thing, be afraid. Be very afraid. Damn that monster. If he'd fight fair, I would have beat him to a bloody pulp. Here's a tip. If you think you want to try to fight it, watch out. He fights real dirty. After he kneed me in the groin, I was history. There's no monster, is there? I know you've come a great distance to be here with us today, but please, there's no time to waste. You must defeat this wicked creature. This monster has made us a prisoner on our homes. And why do I think we're going to be asked to fight Grendel? This cold weather that has brought upon us has already killed many of my people. Please, I beg you, will you help us? If you won't do it for me, please do it for my granddaughter. She's all I have left. Will you please help us? That beast is history. I have no idea. However you made it, as the mayor, I'll make sure you receive everything you need. Hero, this is not a decision you can make for all of us. Even if you take the time to save this village, we've wasted valuable time to stop the revival of Zophar. I know that you'll want to help these people. I can no longer stay with you. My mission is too important. I suppose this has to be our goodbye. Thank you. I forgot she leaves again. I can't believe that Lucia would turn her back on these people. How can she be so heartless? ... Again. That girl seemed to have pressing business. Thankfully, you were able to stay, even though she left. You hurried to the monster cave above this village. I wish I could tell you what to expect inside, but everyone who's been inside has come back with only sketchy details. Goddess, prayers. Please, you've got to help me. Come on, hero, we've got to save this girl. Also, Lucia's being a bitch again. Like, she can barely make it through one monster combat. Where the hell does she think she's going? The mayor's upstairs with his sickly grandchild. I don't know if it's wise to disturb him right now. Yeah. I just feel so helpless. I mean, nothing makes me just... nothing I do seems to make a difference. I wish I could could help you defeat that monster. It's wicked strong. That came out wrong. So I want to make the mayor well again. Something. You know, you could have just said, I don't want to fight the monster. Can we please go stop the revival of Zophar? Instead of just leaving. Just saying. Like, could have done so many other things. Other than just saying, screw you guys. I'm gonna split the party. Never split the party. Something. Fighters in the front and wizards in the back. Griffin Lucia, she's already passed through this exit. Man, I don't understand why you just let her leave without going with her. If I was her, I would always want my boyfriend to always come close to me. What are you talking about? Lucia doesn't have a boyfriend. Lucia seemed like she was in a hurry. What does she have to do in Maribia? Lucia doesn't have anything to do there. Jean's the one that has business there. Jean has business there. What was it? Yes, but Ruby, I can't leave this village like this. They need our help. I'm trying to make this place into a ski resort. Yup. We couldn't have a little log cabins with nice big romantic fireplaces. Something ski resort. Yup. You lowlanders would like it. God, the viewer count has gone up as I started talking stupid voices. Let's watch the guy in the silly hat talk like an idiot. Alrighty, so quick save. The old states. See what monsters attack us. So this is kind of sucks because we are down a party member. I mean, granted, it's the worst party member. But, okay. Razor Wolves and barbarians. There we go. That's more funny if you imagine it like that. Oh. Actually, I don't want to do that. Okay, Razor Wolf is going to do something. I believe he zigzags. So this guy here, I'm pretty sure he does the zigzag thing. All I know is he's doing something weird as a tell, and I don't like it. I don't know how many times I've said that either. It's like, I don't know what he's doing. I don't like it. Alright. So I imagine the water staff is gonna suck. Because it's an ice attack. Alright. Poison butterflies. Wow. Look at the... They prance! They, like, skip towards us! What the hell? Yeah. We're gonna need to actually cast magic spells here. Luckily, Post Sword to finish him off. There we go. Tell you what, Laminia, let's, how about you? Wow. Jean got a lot of damage. Why can't you hit that? Jean got a lot of damage increase there. Also, that Barbarian moved and didn't attack. That's a little weird. Okay. Oh, they're trying to freeze us. That's what the breath tell means. Here, let me see if it shows it again. Does he do the same thing? Okay, so if you look at him, he gets like these little puffs that kind of like the cold breath, and that's he tries to freeze you. But I gave everyone anti-freeze rings. Oh, thank you. Very convenient item. You've probably made this dungeon a lot easier. I mean, still not enough to avoid 52 points of damage, but nice. It's a shame Lucia isn't here for all this XP. Cheapest magic spell, 'cause I upgraded my healing magic too early. Okay, is there anything? Nope, nothing there. Alright. Here we go. First door and sweet treasure. Got some herb. Oh, gosh, shoot. Alright, so I recognize these things. This is the gimmick for this dungeon. So, see these? Right here? God, what a terrible thing is. So, as you can see, I can't go up. Like, I'm trying to go up. So, these are actually slides. You can only come down. Which means that's how they hide the treasure chest. So you've got to figure out what slide goes to where you want to end up. Like, yeah, you can see it right here. So if you go, you know, here, you go down and then you can't get back up again. So they're one-way slides. And that is the gimmick for this dungeon. Oh. It's going to be annoying. Gelatin. Great. We're being attacked by Jello Pudding Pops! Nah. Okay. Attack that, attack that, attack that. And you do a nice flame ring. I'm really hoping you can catch more than one guy. Bum, 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 bum. Oh boy. You notice, by the way, we get guys around us, like in pincer attacks, a lot. Or behind, even. Oh, please, Laminia. No! No! Don't cast it that way! Yeah, that... Well, shit, that... I have to admit, that does really murder that thing. I can't really be too upset. That was some amazing damage. So, I bet the single target will just utterly destroy these gelatin things. Like, holy crap. Okay. That's a dodge. By the way, is it just me? Or does this thing, this Razor Wolf, look like Sonic the Hedgehog with his little spines right there? Just kind of... Oh boy, this is bad. Bad artwork. Yeah, whoa, that's terrible. Anyway, yeah, it kind of looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's on a Sega system, so I'm sure that was not an accident. Wow. That's what happens when I try to draw a Sonic without any sort of reference or effort whatsoever. Like, even if I had reference and effort, that would just get you, like, not even adequate drawing, but better than pure crap. Alright. That Razor Wolf's doing something I don't like. Just stick to those single targets, I think. Oh no, he didn't have the breath coming out of his mouth. I didn't think he did. Did I misread these guys' tell? I may have. Alright. Flame. Go on. Burn something to pieces. Sure! Hit the one we've already damaged. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, we're gonna be hearing this music a long time. I do think midway through the music does change, so that's kind of cool. Yep, we're immune to that, so that's good. You definitely see the puffs when he tries to get you. All right, I mean, you got some special powers. That's good. I like that. I like levels. I like levels. Alright, I remember what I was gonna do. We're gonna change this to Flame. Because it's a cheap spell. And her regular attack is just not gonna even do anything. And speaking of that... Wow. Mina, your spells are expensive. I think I'm still gonna invest in them, but wow, that's expensive. Alright. So that one goes to nowhere. I remember that much. The slide, I mean. Just let the tactics do it. Let's see how this turns out. Wow, there's my Mountain Dew. I need a better cup holder. You know what I should do? Is put Velcro on the bottom of the one I've got because it slides out of its ring and put it up here somewhere. Because I have it. I do have a cup holder. The problem is the cup holder is like way... back here, I believe. Yeah, right there. So it ends up underneath my flight stick. Not that it can't be reached, but like, oh crap, that's hard to get to. And I have other things in those spots. That's the other problem. I might be able to put it at this one spot, though. Maybe I should try that. Oh shoot, Ronfar's getting damaged. See if I can speed this up a little bit. There we go. That does help. Some of these more long bits. Alrighty. Okay. I really wish you were here, Lucia. Oh boy, and that gelatin's gonna do something very dangerous too, I can tell. This, that guy right there, before he died, is definitely powering up something, I'm not sure what. It's way too many Sonic the Hedgehog wolves here. Okay. Yeah. They are fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, look, they even turn into little balls of quills. Razor Wolf, more like Razor Hog. Finish him off, hero. Shit. Great. Now Lamina's gonna nuke something that's almost dead. Like, she can one-shot them with the flame. Ow. Let's try splitting up their attacks. That'll probably work out better. Well, it's really hard to finish one of these things off without Ronfar attacking too. I mean, he's not a main damage dealer, but he definitely has plenty of damage to contribute. Especially for regular attack. There's a Sonic the Hedgehog again. And how many Sonics have we killed now at this point? Oh, hero got a level. Levels are always good. I like levels. Oh, right. I put it in the cup holder, which is totally inconvenient. Oh, sweet treasure. Steel shield. That's new. And it's definitely an item for hero. Oh, sweet. Give that to Ruby. I definitely need to find... You know, I think I know what I'm going to do for the slides. I think I'm going to abuse the save states. Because if I get the wrong one, I'm just going to have to go back through it again. It's going to suck. It's going to suck so much. My app is being a little strange about loading things up here again. Also, looks like I need to be refreshed as far as my capture card goes. So let's try to fix that real quick. I think the gameplay's okay. That hasn't really suffered any issues. But my camera is getting really slow. There we go. That should be a bit better quality for the moment. Use the same attack again. Okay, so... Nope, nothing there. I am trying to fully explore every one of these dungeons. I have yet to resort to my I've yet to go get the strategy guide. Alright, so let's see where this slide takes us. Ah, hey look, Mark. It takes us exactly back there. What a surprise. mean, I knew that's what was going to happen, but it's nice to see it confirmed. Oh, it's a lot of guys. Alright, hopefully. Alright, so... Alright. Ah! The one with that kind of angry face ends up, it ends up trying to freeze you. Oh, please. Please, Lamina. Please tell me that I targeted your spell right over here. Yes, I did. Oh, sweet, 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 sweet. All of them! Yes! Oh, that felt very satisfying. That felt very satisfying to get them all in one go. I think I need to turn off my Twitch app. My Twitch app is being very, very strange. In fact, I'm just gonna restart the tablet here. So, that might be off for a little bit. Let's see, so save here. 702. That takes you all the way back to the beginning. It sure does. Wow. Is there anything? Just want to make sure that's not some... Okay, yep, nope. Turn that off. Alright, so there's no point in going down. As you saw, there ain't nothing there. I think. Shoot. See if we can get this go a little faster. Gotta remember to cast a spell to heal everybody. So right now I'm just waiting for a tablet to come back up. So I'm keeping an eye on the chat on one of my secondary screens. Although I accidentally cast Calm Litany twice. That's okay. And Lamina is quickly running out of MP. And we know there's a boss fight. Do I have to go there? I'm lost already. Maybe I do have to take the slide back. Huh. Maybe I misunderstood where that was taking me. Oh no, I only told her to cast the one flame. That's a bummer. Oh no, I did tell her to cast the ring. Haha. Go me. Get my... Alrighty. So my tablet should have the chat back up in a second here, which is really good because it helps me keep an eye on the chat. Unfortunately, the chat is not terribly active at the moment. Mad Max 2069. I need to find a copy of Eternal Blue for my Sega CD. I have the Silver Star. Good luck! Here, hold on a second. We're gonna have a game break here, guys. Like, let me just get my, pull this up here. Okay, why is my mouse not working? Mouse! Mouse, why aren't you working? All right, how much are they on eBay? Actually, no, you know what? Forget that. What are they on price charting? I'm curious. All right, here we go. How much is it on price charting? There you go. It's $100 loose. 127 though. You might as well spend, if you're going to spend $100 for the disc, you might as well spend the extra $27 and get the case. Good luck. It was not a very prolific game. Many Sega CDs weren't. I've also got KO Flying Squadron on disc. And apparently that... Oh, what is KO Flying Squadron, actually? Let me look that up real quick. KO Flying Squadron. How much is it? Yeah, it's not good when they've got an entry for it and it comes up. Holy shit! Maybe I shouldn't say I have KO Flying Squadron loose. 800 and... That's just gotta be... That, yeah, okay, look, it's just ridiculously shot up. That's not normal. It's just a recent trend. Oh. God, maybe I need to lock that up. Like, damn. Oh, that's nice. Silver Star's a lot more common than Eternal Blue, though. Because it was 1995. It was the end of the system life. Like, there's not tons of them. Oh my. Oh, retro game pricing. I really don't know what to do here with Lamina. So, her item attack that saves me on MP is ice. These things are all really resistant to ice. So she's not going to hurt anything with it. She can, however, one-shot things with her, God, Sonic the Hedgehog attack. Yeah, 2. I gotta use the MP, and I guess it means I'm gonna have to start feeding some Starlights to her. We got 1 monster killed. Okay. That's good, guys. Actually, no, you need to do Calm Litany. You can attack, and you can do the Flame Ring there. Da 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 da. Man. I bought KO Flying Squadron for like $15 in the Navy Exchange. Why is it worth so much? Holy shit. Hopefully we get a bunch of guys with this. It's hard to tell because the monsters move around. I think we're gonna get all 3 though. Nice! Nice damage. Didn't kill all of them, that's okay. Can you guys finish that thing off? There we go. Fortunately that gelatin's gonna live, but that's okay. It's okay. Get some healing going on. And we'll do some flame damage here. Nice! Love to crit it before it can attack us. Always the way to do these things. So yeah, we're just gonna have to feed. God. 5 people here are like, what? Fruluge has a... Really? Let's go watch his stream as he goes price charting. Alright, one of these is the bad path, so we're gonna abuse our save states again because we has them. And I don't want to go through boring paths again. So this is obviously the wrong one, right? Yep, of course it is. And... Man, I don't know which way is the right way here. Alright, all those guys are going to try to do the ice attack on us. Luckily, we avoid freezing, so... Should not have to worry about getting taken out by those things. Ah. Man, maybe I need to stream more late at night. It seems like after 10 o'clock, I get more people watching. It's like... Yep. Wow, completely no damage whatsoever. I want to fight these barbarians. Because with these rings on... They cannot mess with us, like, at all. So... Well, I would take that back. They can mess with us if they punch us. Like, the punch hurts quite a bit, actually. Not as bad as I thought it would be, though. And there goes the Mina, casting her spell. Looking it up on Silver Star is 54 loose, 78... You know, that sounds about right to me, Mad Max. Yeah, I mean, Silver Star's more common. Personally, if you haven't played Eternal Blue Complete and Silver Star Story Complete, the remakes, like, I have to look at what they go for, but I think they're better games, especially... I know it was like some fans are just gonna scream bloody murder when I say this, but I prefer the remake of Silver Star to the original. And the reason I prefer it is the combat system had a lot of improvements between EB and the first game. Like, it's very obvious Studio Alex is figuring out what kind of RPG they want to make in the first Lunar game. Like, their story is pretty good and their characterizations are decent. A little unrefined, but it's all good. It's very much like an anime come to life in an RPG. It's great. It's good. It's good there. Like, nobody has really any complaints about that. There's a lot of charm, and if you can play the first one, you should play the first one. But you want to talk about the combat system in that game? The combat system, you can run away from every combat without fighting it. In fact, many times there's no reason to fight the combats, and they come through just constantly. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Like, yeah, $15, complete in box. Like, you are a bloody wizard. I don't know how you do that. I wouldn't have expected to be able to do that. Like, it's amazing. That was some deal hunting there. I mean, I know, I'm not really into collecting, so, yeah. Like, sometimes I'll pick some stuff up, but, like, for the most part, I've gotten rid of my consoles. Although I do still have the Sega CD, and I do still have Lunar, and I do still have Lunar Complete, and Grandia. Yes, I do have Grandia. And I've got the Art the Lad collection that I've never played. I bought it because it was Working Designs, and I bought it when I bought my PS2, and I never put it in this game, the disc. And I love Working Designs. I don't know why I never played it. I think the reason why I didn't play it at the time is because I was afraid I would just get sucked in and be unable to do anything else. Because when I start playing RPGs, I tend to get that way. Can I freeze these guys? That'd be cool if I could just freeze him. Make him so he doesn't attack. Let's see what we can do here. Anyway. Yes! I can freeze him! And we're immune to this freezing attack, which is good. And these skeletons are going to bunch up. And Lumina will hopefully be about to just nuke them all. Probably not nuke them, actually, because she's going to do reduced damage. Alright, here comes the fire ring. Watch it turn out that Hero killed the one that was the target. Okay, good. There we go. That's this it's so satisfying. 1 spell, 4 enemies. And I'm gonna tell her to do this because even though it's just the ice staff that doesn't do much damage, there's really no need to waste her mana on a frozen enemy. Yeah. So anyway, what I was going to say is, like, I'm not really into the collecting, although I do still have my Sega CD and Sega. I've got a copy of Phantasy Star 4, which is excellent as well. Like, that is also up there on my list of top RPGs. Oh! The Fire Ring. We're not going to put that on, like, at all. Like, yes, your attack power goes up, but... increases water and wind attack. Oh. Okay. So this is gonna make me immune to the status effects. This one is gonna make me resistant to ice attacks. You know, I think I do need to... for the boss. The boss, we will definitely equip that. I'm pretty sure we'll want it. Let's see. Let's save state up here. Actually, do we need to... nope, don't need any magic. Let's see. I mainly only get what I really like to play or what I have played before. Yeah, I mean, that's all I get when I do get anything, but for the most part, I've gotten rid of my consoles. Not because I don't love them, but because there's just so little space. I do still have the Nintendo. Lord knows why. I still have the Nintendo. But I do still have that. I don't know if I'll sell that or not. I'm kind of loath to get rid of it. I mean, I got rid of the Atari 7800 and the SNES and the GameCube. I didn't miss the GameCube. The GameCube can go away. In fact, I've got the Wii. With Homebrew, you can do everything the GameCube could do on the Wii. There's no point. 3 generations of Nintendo are just meh. So depressing. Got rid of the 64, did miss that. And got rid of the PlayStation, really did miss that. That was a really good generation of gaming there. I mean, PlayStation 2 was better. I still might have the PlayStation 2, but most of the games are gone. Anyway. So, since I don't really have the systems as much anymore, I don't really get into the whole finding these rare games, but I think you've met Executioners, who, them and these people are, like, just really into finding these good deals. And, like, I get it. It's like a treasure hunt, the whole thrifting thing. Because, it just goes in all these stores trying to find, like, a few treasures. And I just don't have the patience for that. Like, at all. Okay, hold on. Does this take us to something? No. That is a trap. That's totally a trap. So, little backtracking here. We are abusing the save states, and that's okay. I don't mind abusing save states. Ooh. Actually, hold on. Everyone, defend Lumina. This'll be funny. Will this do what I think it's gonna do? Then fire ring that one. Nope. Defend Lumina's gonna make you attack. That did not work out so well.
Alrighty.
Oh, sweet. They've got 5 of them still. That's good. That is good. I call that a good move. At least it made them all attack later, I suppose. Oh, that sucks. I think what made me really start getting rid of systems is when I realized that my emulator worked way better than my NES did. I don't have to blow on my NES ROMs. Okay, we're causing avalanches now. What does that do? Whoa, we've got to be careful. I don't want to end up like that snowball. But now that it's fallen, do you think it plugged up the gap down the mountain? If so, we might be able to get across. Let's go check it out. No! That means we have to definitely go back. And there's nothing up here. Okay, so that slide is not a trap. It's the way back down the mountain. Okay. You monsters are just completely destroying my ability to save Lamina's HP. Alright, thank goodness for that spell. A whiff then a crit. Very nice. Alright, this will definitely take the rest of them out, I think. Man, that is so effective against these guys. Gotta love backtracking. I know, right? You gotta do it. Like, the dungeons would be boring if you just went through them, but... Man, I don't know. Like, thank goodness for save space, so I can just screw around with the paths and not have to backtrack as much. Like, okay, so that took me down there. So now I need to find the hole in the mountain we've caused. Okay. Let's see if we can get this to work again. Everybody defend. Like, get back over here. And with any luck, all the gelatins will pile up. Come on, pile up. Come on. Get nice and close, gelatins. There you go. Yeah, get out of the way of that magic spell there. And then let Mina just destroy them with her 10 MP. Wow, that should get all of them, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I love that. One spell and entire combat's gone. Okay. So, I'm gonna hope that the exit here is where the snowball is. Wow, right at the door, huh, guys? Again, these guys really just want me to kill them. Oh, wow, one of them lived. One of them lived! How dare you? God, Lamina's so low on MP. You know, I could just leave the dungeon instead of walking out, or instead of going to the snowball. In fact, You know what? Screw it. Yeah. Where's that dragon's wing I bought? Let's just exit out. That'll be the easiest way to find the stupid snow gap. I mean, that's cheaper than Starlights, which I can't even buy currently. There we go, and now we got a full heal. And now we'll go back in and see if we can find where the snow gap is. Alright, so it's not there. It's not there. Alright, you freeze him. See if we can do anything with that water spell at all. Ah, man. The time just goes by so fast playing this. Like, I feel like I've just started. Ouch. Man, those things hurt. Like, why? Why do they do less damage to our wizard? So little damage. Ouch. Oh, shoot. Let's actually use some of these spells that I never use. Needle Step. So, Mad Max, since you were chatting here, I did want to ask you, I know you haven't picked up the game, but have you actually had a chance to play it or watch it through? Is this like your first time doing this? Okay, hero's dead. Oh, shoot, the monsters just spread out like they knew a grenade was coming. Like, it's gonna get two of them. That's good, I suppose. Unfortunately, Ronfar's healing spell just basically misses the mark there. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Oh, shoot. I told Lumina to attack. I played it before, but didn't get to finish it. Well, if you keep watching, we're gonna finish. I think I'm gonna say, this isn't gonna be a spoiler, but one of the strong points of the Lunar games, in my opinion, which is probably what makes me like them a lot, is the endings. They're very satisfying, and they're very complete about telling you what happens, more or less. It's not like Final Fantasy VII, where we're gonna defeat the big bad, and we're gonna see a field, and then we're gonna see credits. There's none of that shit. Like, they tend to have, like, just like the first one, they tend to have kind of an extended prologue, or epilogue. Just attack, 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 and use that water staff, which still isn't gonna do much damage, but we can hope. Man, it's a good thing we don't need Phoenix Downs. Because, like, I'd have used so many in these fights. Magic, and you might as well use Calm Litany, because, again, it's your cheapest magic spell for healing. Maybe I should have used the Revive one. You probably could have healed a hero in one go. I am an idiot. Okay. There's the snow. That's where the snowball is. So yeah, the dragon wing was conveniently given to us in the dungeon right before we'd want to use that dragon wing at some point. That's kind of cool. and we'll again target the gelatins. They seem to bunch up really good. And yep, here they go. Come on. All you gelatins just bunch up around Hero. Yep, that should nuke all of you. Unless Hero ruins it by moving you out of place. Oh, ha! The gelatins. They provided a wall to protect us from the barbarian. That's kind of funny. Also, if you miss any part of this, they are going to be all highlighted, and they go to YouTube. So, there's going to be plenty of Lunar. You know, kind of one of the reasons I'm almost doing this is I remember back in the day when I first played this, I liked the cutscenes so much, I went and I put them on VHS tape. Well, in case you haven't figured it out, like, or in case you haven't guessed, like, I don't think I have a VHS recorder, and if I do, it's not normally hooked up to anything. It's only there to rip things to DVD. So, definitely don't have that VHS tape anymore. So this is kind of like my way to record all them cutscenes again in a much better format, which is hopefully not just, well, it isn't. It's not just the footage by itself, which, you know, these days is, you know, unfortunately not as amazing, really. I don't think the bottom is where I want to be. Like, yeah. I don't know. Sega CD. Blast processing. That's blast processing is the chubby chibi. Blast processing is the Sega Genesis with, you know, like 8 mega power. I don't know if you watch GameSack, but man, they love to make jokes about that stupid mega power. Like, I still have no idea what a mega power is supposed to be, and I've heard them talk about it so much. I think they just mean megabits. Oh, there goes my dog. I did like the Sega CD, though. Sega CD, for all of its issues, did have some really good RPGs on it. It was one of the first systems that had a the CD storage that wasn't crap, and the what's the word I'm looking for? I own 2 games for Sega CD. That's all it means is megabits. I had a feeling it was megabits, but it still just drives me nuts. Like, what? What's a mega power? It means... It's hard for me to explain why it drives me so nuts. Just have everyone attack. Time Girl and Time Gal and Snatcher. I have played Time Gal. I have not played Snatcher. I hear it's fun. There were a lot of very cool point-and-click things on Sega CD. I played, oh God, what was that? I think it had something about the Triad in it. It's not Rise of the Triad. It's, I think it had the word dragon in it. It was a cyberpunk point-and-click. It was really awesome. I never really got far in it, like, because I know you can, like, you could lose the game if you forget to grab something from your apartment in the very beginning. But good one. Yeah, I've heard great things about Snatcher. I would definitely love to play Snatcher. I've heard they've translated it now at this point, because I don't think that ever came out in English originally. Okay, what comes over here? Huh, that looks very conspicuous. Anyway, yeah, Sega CD was great for point-and-clicks and RPGs. I mean, anything that really benefited from a lot of storage space. I mean, everything does benefit from tons of storage space, but RPGs do especially, because storage space means more lines of text. It means more enemies. It means you can have voice-acted cutscenes, which... It did come out in English. Oh, you have Sonic CD. You sure it originally came out in English? I thought it was a Japanese-only release and it was a fan translation. You sure it was in English? I could have sworn it was a fan translation. Huh. I always thought it was a fan translation. Oh well. I guess I'm wrong. Man, I'm like resisting the urge to go Google it. Oh. You are thinking of Police Knots. No, I'm not thinking of Police Knots, because I have to know Police Knots exists to be thinking of Police Knots. Oh God, what Sega CD games did I have? I didn't have a bunch. My friend had more than I did. Sega CD, though, like, my friend got a Sega CD in a yard sale, and that's how I got introduced to the system, and that's how I got introduced to Lunar. So if Banjo Assassin had not bought that Sega CD at that yard sale, I would have never been exposed to Lunar, which is one of my favorite games. So that was a really, really awesome twist of fate there. And this is probably the one night he's not watching. So I can say that, and I won't have to be embarrassed about getting sappy about the awesome summer we had, just wasting our time, being indoors like the nerds we are, playing this Sega CD. Oh yeah, I love Lunar. Like, it's what's my favorite. I might, you know, if people want to see more Sega CD, I might do Snatcher. Because like I said, I have wanted to try Snatcher, but I think it's going to be difficult, because those point and clicks were hard. Oh boy, yep. Conspicuous. Yeah, that's right where I was earlier. Okay. Maybe that snowball will plug the other gap we couldn't pass. We should head back down the mountain and check. I already hate this dungeon. This is the second time they've sent me back down for plugging gaps. At least this is shorter. But yeah, advantage. Except I want the things to attack, so that I can magic ring them. I guess this means they won't attack, I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've had advantage. So anyway, Banjo Assassin got the Sega CD and a bunch of games. And we played the first Lunar, and it blew our bloody minds. Like, before Lunar, I didn't play any RPGs, like, at all. So, without this game, I wouldn't have tried any of the RPGs on Sega CD. Or not Sega CD, PlayStation, which... Although I love the Sega CD, I think the PlayStation was the golden era of RPGs. Because it was... We had that Sega... Or not Sega, we had that CD ROM, which held a lot more space. So, all the creators who had bunches of ideas for the NES era, but couldn't fit things. Snatcher fetches. Chubby, you missed me looking up, go look up KO Flying Squadron on price charting. We did that earlier on stream. I got a copy of it for like 15 bucks at the Navy Exchange when it was new. It was just buried in the back. I remember looking at it, it was like, oh, sweet, anime. I'm gonna go buy it. This looks weird. I don't see much anime stuff like this, and it was basically almost like buying an import, because it's still got the Japanese audio on it and everything. It's like only the menus are translated. Let's see. What are you looking at, KO Flying Squadron? I could have sworn we looked at KO Flying Squadron just earlier today, and it was more than 300. Hold on a second. Yeah. Oh, Snatcher. Yeah. Go look up KO Flying Squadron. Here, you know what? I won't won't make you look up KO Flying Squadron, but again, I bought it for about I bought this game for about like 15 bucks. When it was new. There's its price charting entry. There's a funny story about that, because I had a friend who, you know, he was helping me. I asked him to. I said, like, you know, go look through this stuff, and, you know, you can have whatever you want, but if there's anything, like, really valuable, like, please let me know, because, you know, I would like to keep that or maybe sell that. Yeah, I know you saw it, but Chubby Chibi hasn't seen it. Anyway, so that was in the thing, and he grabbed it, and then he posted, you know, the stuff I gave him, and then on Facebook, I'm like, why do you have my KO Flying Squadron? Because I had put it with some stuff to keep, and I guess they got mixed up, or there was a miscommunication, and he thought it was in this pile of things to get rid of. And I was like, I want my KO Flying Squadron back, so luckily I got it back, because I'm probably never going to sell that, which is going to drive him insane. Because I'm probably never going to play it. I love the soundtrack on it. I honestly have put it more in a CD player than I have actually played the game. It's like ridiculous. It's shot up, by the way. It's not, I don't think that's its regular price. So I know it told me to go back down the mountain, but I'm going up the mountain because I'm positive, or I'm hoping, that there will be treasure chests if I go up the mountain. And I am all about some treasure chests. Okay, I guess we're backtracking. They are ancient, and they will wear out, but we will probably not outlast the optical media. As long as you don't scratch them, the media will outlast you. Like, luckily, CDs are not magnetic tapes. Like, they have stats on how long optical media actually will survive. Because, you know, there are, honest to goodness, serious archival projects that seek to archive data and information and things of that nature and vaults and that sort of thing. It's not as common in video games, and I wish it was more. Really, the only groups that are trying to archive things are emulation groups, because these games are, you know, gonna get hard to find. We've had some games vanish already. Yeah, exactly. I just forget what the number of years on it. Man, we have to Google it now, I'm afraid. Like, there's no getting around it. Here, might as well use this. How long do pressed CD-ROMs last? Alright, here we go. Oh, Ronfar got a level. Man, that silence is eerie. And Lamina got a level. That's pretty awesome. Man, we are really starting to get ahead of the level curve now. Like, in the beginning, this was really tough. Also, I seem to have gone backwards instead of forwards. Because... yeah, that's where I crossed the first snow gap. Let me try this one more time. See if we can get it to pull up here. There we go. Ba ba ba. Da 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 da. Well cared for CDs can last many decades, even centuries, but storing a disc in a hot car or playing it often can lead to CD rot. So humidity and temperature increases camera. Let's see. Huh. So yeah, apparently they got issues where some of them, the outer layer of the coating starts to rot as they age. These are some of the first CD-ROMs or CDs. Okay, so one of the problems is that there's tons of different discs. Wow, thanks NPR. You have like no answers. Like there's things there. Okay, so yeah, you do have to worry about scratching, but like the discs themselves do eventually oxidize and degrade and all that fun, terrible stuff. Ooh, flame saber. That's obviously a weapon for Hero. Item give that to Luminia. And give me that sword. I think we're gonna switch weapons here. Oh yeah. Shit, you can have 2 rings. Wait, I've been cheating myself the whole time. Wow, I feel like an idiot now. I didn't realize I could have 2 rings. Oh, and I can use it as an item too, to probably cast a fire spell. Let me just save. I definitely want to save after that. There we go. Anyway. So, about the Wii U. Those are the data side can start to go bad. If the glue gets exposed to air, it will also go bad. Yep. Apparently, man, I was just reading it. The problem, apparently, from that article I was just looking at, the problem is there's different kinds of CDs and they have slightly different processes. Like, there's one from one particular factory in England which is known for bronzing that starts to occur when it starts to go bad. So yeah, all sorts of different things there going on. Let's have you use Needle Dance on that guy. Sure. You know what? Yeah, do that spell on him. Anyway. Burnt media fail quite quickly. Yep. True. Anyway, I know, of course, celluloid is really susceptible to degrading. Alright, so basically, Hero now has a flame spell, which is very weak. He should just attack. There's no reason. Also, I chose poorly in where I put that zone. Yep, only got the one guy. So, I actually do have a Wii U. So I've done a lot of Wii U on the channel. Unfortunately, I can't put the Wii U stuff on YouTube because Nintendo comes and tries to break my legs every time I try to put it on there. So there is some fun stuff for the Wii U. I do want to note, I would not recommend getting a Wii U. Like, I have one. I use it, and it is fun. And if you want to spend the money on it, go for it. I don't think it's worth paying the money for it. I got it used, and I got it with a bunch of games for 300 bucks, and that's why I picked it up, and I've had fun with it, but the problems with the Wii U is a lot of the games are expensive. they're $60 for like everything. It takes forever for the prices to go down. I bought a bunch of things used. I pretty much bought everything there is I want to play on the library. The Wii U library is also incredibly small. Last I looked, it was about 160 games. Which if you go and look, compare that to like any of the other console libraries, it's ridiculously small for what is essentially an end-of-life console. Like, it's not going to last much longer. Like, it's very obvious the NX is going to just take over, and Nintendo's going to do what they did with the Wii and just kind of let stuff die off. They'll probably only release things mostly in Japan, and it'll be hard to get anything in the United States. Unless you beg them with another Project Rainfall. I'm not bitter, though. You can tell I wasn't happy with the Wii. But again, I got it used. So yeah, Xeno. I haven't bought Xeno. Xeno's a good game. Well, it's an okay game. It's very MMO-y. If you want to play it, that's a good game. So, games I've liked on the Wii U that I think are worth getting. First of all, you have Splatoon. Splatoon is probably the best game on the Wii U, in my opinion. So you got Splatoon. I've played tons of Splatoon. Mario Maker is also lots of fun. I don't think it's worth $60, but I had the money to spend, so I bought it, and I've had a lot of fun with it. I just don't think it's $60. I think it's worth about $30, $40. I don't want to keep in mind, I mostly do PC gaming. I think most games are worth $30, $40. So that should tell you something. I usually don't buy anything for $60. The only reason I bought this for $60 is because I was either that or don't play. So I guess I can be strong-armed, but it doesn't mean I'm going to be happy about it. Let's see here. Just attack. Man, I don't want to make her... Oh, just use your water staff. I have a PS4. My opinion is that it has nothing worth playing. I mean, there's... Okay, so the PS4 and the Xbox 360, they've got stuff. I mean, if I was going to buy one of the two, I'd buy a PS4. Unless you want Halo, I don't really see a reason of getting a 360. And keep in mind, like, I'm not rich, but, you know, I work a full-time job, and usually getting overtime, so I usually can afford, like, if I wanted all the systems, I could go out and get them. Metal Gear Solid 5, and that's it. I mean, most of the good games that are on PS4, like, a lot of them are on PC as well. So, for me to think of what's on PS4 that I'd want to play, I'd have to go look. Because it's probably, you know, some of them are on my library as well. But, I mean, number one, there's the VR, which Nerdist says they think the VR is going to be good just because of the price. There's a lot of extras you have to buy, but it is a nice cheap entry to get into VR. That's going to be kind of cool. I don't think it's going to be as good as the other VRs, but the other VRs are ridiculously expensive. Ridiculously expensive. Is Metal Gear Solid 5? Gosh, I don't know. I'd have to go look. You know, it really depends on what you want to play. Let's see. Yeah, let me just go look what some of the games were, because I got to remember. Oh yeah, Bloodborne. Got Bloodborne on PS4. That's exclusive. You can play your Witcher 3 on your PS4. You can play your Fallout 4 on your PS4. Arkham Knight actually works on PS4. I'm saying all this, I don't have one. Most of these are games I would buy on PC, because I like my PC. But, you know, it doesn't mean you can't just play with a PS4. I mostly just do PC stuff because I find it convenient. Like, the only reason I really got the 360 is because, well, or the Wii, is because I got it used. If I didn't get it used with a bunch of games, would never even bothered buying it. It just would have skipped the Wii U games over entirely. but the opportunity presented itself, so I got that. I picked it up. Is Final Fantasy 15? Don't know. I haven't really followed Final Fantasy too much. But yeah, Final Fantasy, the new Final Fantasy is going to be on PS4 first. There's Uncharted. Your Grand Theft Auto, of course, you can play that on PS4. It took forever to get on PC, although I do like the PC version better. Of course, you got your COD blops and all your shooters, if that's what you want to play. Apparently, a Realm Reborn you can do on PS4, maybe. Of course, your Battlefront, your Battlefields, like all your big franchises. Your Far Cry's, your Project Cars, your Just Cause. Your Street Fighter V, can't do that on 360. Again, Tomb Raider, like all the big ones are on there. It's like if you like those big AAA games, you can do it on PS4. It's basically a small PC. They're all x86 hardware anyway, which is why they get their libraries shared so much. Oh shoot! How do I get back down there again? I've talked so much. I've gotten completely sidetracked. Alright, let's kill these barbarians here. Let's shoot. What was I getting back here? Yeah, what's good on Wii U? So Splatoon is probably the best game. Mario Maker is fun. Let's see, what else to pick up here? I'm just looking at what else I have here. I enjoy Hyrule Warriors. That being said, it's a Dynasty Warriors game. Play anyone you like. They're all pretty much the same. Hyrule Warriors happens to have Link, which is kind of fun. The boss battles are neat. Yep, Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart, not Mario Party. Mario Kart 8, I've got that. Super Smash Brothers, got that too. I just haven't played them as much, but I do like them. So there's that. I got the Bayonettas 1 and 2 on Wii U. Bayonetta 2 just got re-released for like 30 bucks. That's pretty good. Bayonetta 1, very hard to get on Wii U right now. Like, when they stopped printing them, the price shot up, and that's the other thing with Wii, is that those discs stop selling quick. Like, they do not print out that many. There's not many games. There's big droughts. Wii U cannot be your primary gaming console if you are a gamer. It just... there's huge gaps. And if you look technically, yeah, there's things, you know, but during the year, but there's so few that, like, I mean, for example, like last year, between Splatoon, which is in summer, and the rest of the year, you had, I think, a Kirby game or a Mario Party game. Like, that's not what I would call, you know, that doesn't appeal to everybody. If you didn't want that, and I think most core gamers don't want that, like, you were SOL. you were screwed. Here we go. This is where I wanted to be. Didn't I want to be here? No, I want to be over here. Okay. Now I remember. So that's what's good on the Wii U. It's got some gimmicky games. The Miiverse is dumb as you think it is. Like, it's got the marketplace is bad. That's fine. Yeah. Like, here, just to throw it out here, okay. Oh, NES Remix is kind of cool, but it's gonna be, luckily that's gonna be re-released in a value pack. There, just to give you an idea. So the Wii U has, in its library, 172 games. Alright, that's 172 games released for it. And that's not 172 games you necessarily want to play either. That's including all the shovelware, and there's a lot of shovelware. PS4, which again, like, this console generation has not been the strongest console generation. Like, a lot of people keep asking, where's the games still? And we're in, you know, the middle towards the end of it. This is not going to be the Monty Hall generation of the 360 and the PS3, unfortunately. Those systems lasted a very long time, whereas these ones don't, but then again, they were cheaper relatively. PS4, 302. That's twice. And the Wii U had an extra year on the PS4. An extra year. And they have a little over half of the library. It's just kind of... Yeah, I mean, the PlayStation 1 Greatest Hits collection is bigger than the entire Wii U library. I mean, let's see here. How big was the Wii library? Wii had 1,069, of which, like, I'm sure most of that was shovelware. Let's see, 360, 1,589 games for its library. PlayStation 3, 1,411. So yeah, I mean, that should give you an idea. And again, Wii U, getting towards the end of its life. Again, yeah, it's the common problem. Nintendo thinks it is still 1986 and 87, and they can still, like, if you look at Nintendo's practices, like, they were bad. Like, developers do not like Nintendo. Like, other than the ones that they've taken under the wing, they do not like Nintendo. You know, they restricted how many games you could release. They had big license fees. They were basically like the video game mafia. I don't know. I think they're about the same. I mean, to me, a 360 and a PlayStation, or not PlayStation, but Xbox and PlayStation, pick whichever one you like that generation. Although if you pick the PlayStation, you're going to get more Japanese games because there's just more developers for Japanese games. And if that's what you're into, you should definitely get the PS4. Wii U does have Monster Hunter Tri, or 3. Monster Hunter 4 is out now. No one's playing 3, but if you really want to try Monster Hunter, that's a good one to start with. Unfortunately, it's got the annoying swimming. I have it because the friend I bought it from bought it, so I bought a copy of the 3DS so we could play together. I'm never touching that again because, again, I've got 4. I have no reason to want to go back to 3. Let me just save here. Just looking how long this ported PS3. How long? Well, let's see. I don't really think they really supported it that long. I mean, again, just to keep in mind, I mean, just to show you how strong the last console generation was, they are still releasing 360 games. Like, COD Blops 3 came out on 360. Think about that for a second. It's not good. It's, you know, very stripped down. But I believe... it did come out for 360. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Yeah. Yeah, it came out for 360. This is a AAA release title. Years after we've switched systems, and they're still releasing 360 games. There's not too many generations you can say that about. I think everyone has iron bracelets, but thank you just the same. Yeah, those are iron bracelets. All right, let's give that to Ruby. So yeah, I have a huge stack of great games. I picked up the 360 myself because the PS4 was $599 US, $599 US, Giant Enemy Crab, Ridge Racer, Giant Enemy Crab, $599 US. If the PS3 had not tried to sell for $599 US, it would have dominated the market. But they tried to sell it for too high. Man, when I heard the Oculus Rift was selling for $599 US, I almost cried. I almost cried. I was like, really? Like, if I was gonna sell it for $599 US, I would just sell it for 600. I would just say 600 and get it out of my way, because there's gonna be so many jokes. Like, that number is cursed to me. If I was gonna go buy a system used now, it is definitely a great system to buy used. Lots of third-party niche support, a lot of homebrew, so a lot of good things to mess with now. But at the time of release, here, play Mass Effect. Mass Effect's great. I love Mass Effect. Mass Effect is why I bought a 360. Because it took a long time. Eventually I transitioned to playing it on PC. And I do prefer it on PC, because I prefer to play mouse and keyboard. But I had a lot of fun with it on 360. Anyway, they're the same. I mean, again, I think 360, except for some games, there wasn't really, I think, any reason to pay the extra money for the PlayStation 3. If you came into it later, when the PlayStation 3's price got cut, I think you have a better argument for it there. I mean, again, arguing which system was better to get really is dependent on when you got it. It's not static. Yeah, it's not a static equation is what I'm getting at. I'm always amused when people say that the best console of the last generation was the Wii. It makes me want to shoot myself. Because I had a Wii. I waited in line to get one of those damn Wiis because I'm into like VR and stuff, which is why I cried when Oculus Rift was $599 US, $599 US, $599 US, because I was really looking forward to that. But yeah, those motion controls hooked me. Like after GameCube, I was like, no more Nintendo. That's it. But I guess I have battered Nintendo fan syndrome because they came out with the stupid gimmick, and I was like, well, I gotta try that. I guess I'll waste $149 on this Wii console, and it was an absolute waste. There's so little for that Wii that was worth playing. It's basically Wiis were nothing but Wii Sports machines. Bought the PS3 later in its life. Yep, there you go. I don't think it will be. But by the way, the Wii U, completely backwards compatible with GameCube games. It won't play them unless you homebrew it in, but there's no reason it can't play GameCube games. They just turned it off. If you want to homebrew it in, it's really easy to hack. You can just go get the images and put them on a hard drive and pop it in the back of your Wii U. You can play everything from GameCube and Wii. That's like the only good things about the Wii and the Wii U is that they're hacked so easily because they haven't changed anything. So like, I believe there's already Wii U emulators. You might not even have to get a Wii U. You might be able to emulate it before it releases. The only reason why I have a Wii is for GameCube backwards compatibility, because, yeah. Oh, there's other reasons to get it too. It's hard to get component cables for the GameCube, because they released like a few of them, because like Nintendo is rationing the cables out somewhere, but the Wii U there's tons of them. So there's no reason not to have a Wii instead of a GameCube unless you want to collect it, because it's easier to get better video quality out of your Wii U or your Wii. And again, like I said, the Wii U will do all the GameCube stuff. You just have to hack it. It's not hard either. Put a Super Smash Brothers disc in, get a SD card, you're good. No! Nothing happens. They don't care. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Like, they're really not doing anything with Wii U. Like, the worst thing that can happen is they'll push a firmware update and it might stop working. They have yet to do that. Like, they don't care. So, you know, go to, what is it, GBA Temp. You can just go get your files and do it. There's no reason not to. You're just gonna enable the thing to read the discs that you have. That's all it is. You just get the Nintendo, install it, and then just pop your GameCube disc in, run that, and then you just point it to your GameCube disc, and now you can play your GameCube on your Wii U. There's like no reason not to. I mean, your Wii you can already do, so you're fine. I mean, if you want to do backups, that's a whole nother mess, and I'm not going to tell you how to do that, because I don't know how to do that. It's nice for doing emulators, too, actually. Like, Nintendo's weird. Nintendo's weird. Like, the only thing they really have in their online catalog that's really makes their marketplace any good is their Virtual Console. But they keep, like, rationing out the Virtual Console games like they're made of gold or something. Not to mention, the prices are, like, out of whack. Like, yep, Ocarina of Time is, like, what, $5, $10 more than everything else? Uh-huh. Okay, we get it. We know people want to play Ocarina of Time. It's like $5 for an NES game. Like, it's $5 for a 30-year-old game, really? Okay. I mean, the games, physical games are worth, like, many of them are worth, like, pennies, but okay. Whatever. It's just so frustrating. I mean, I'm just always reminded of how small, like, the Wii U library was. Man, Hero is just murdering everything because he's got a fire attack on his sword now. Man, this has turned less into a playthrough and more of a rant. Because you got me on my favorite subject. Like, I love Nintendo. I love Nintendo. Like, I grew up, you know, I was born in the early 80s. Like, I grew up on Mario. I love me some Nintendo. I mean, I played other things too. I played a lot of Sega and Atari 7800. You know, like, I do think, like, compared to the Genesis, I do think the Super Nintendo is overall the better system. Despite the fact that I kept the Genesis, which is a little weird. But anyway, but ever since the 64, I feel that, like, Nintendo has not done as well as it can do. Like, I know Nintendo can do better than what it releases, and it seems like Nintendo keeps making boneheaded, bullheaded decisions that don't make any sort of sense. Like, I believe Review Tech USA put it best. Like, when the NX comes out, please, Nintendo, just make a regular game console. Don't do anything weird, no gimmicks, just put some good hardware in it, and make a regular game console that people want to play, and everyone will flock to it. Like, we will, because people will already eat up the gimmicky bullshit, because that's how much we like Nintendo. We will give Nintendo passes for, you know, just doing stupid stuff with their consoles, and, you know, sending people just trying to destroy everyone's YouTube videos, and not supporting obvious features that other consoles have, but we give them a pass because they're Nintendo, and we have such nostalgia attachment to them. Anybody who is late 20s, early 30s, like, they can almost do no wrong. Like, Nintendo could punch fans, like, in the balls. When you go buy a Nintendo console, Shiggy could come out and just slam you right in the nuts with his knee. And people would thumbs up the camera while they're getting kicked in the balls. Like, that's how much people give Nintendo a pass. But, if you look at it objectively, it just seems so bad. So, I mean, I've had all the main Nintendo consoles so far. Like, the Virtual Boy should have been the warning. So, but the first time it really became obvious for me was the 64. 64! Now, when I say these things, it doesn't mean there is nothing good on the system. Like, for example, Sega CD. I love the Sega CD, but there's reasons why the Sega CD failed. Doesn't mean there's nothing good on the system, but, you know, I could talk trash about the Sega CD system. It deserves that trash, but that doesn't mean nothing good came out on it. So, 64, yep, I like 64 too, okay? Let's get that out of the way there. There are good games on the 64. But the 64 as a system is the first example of some of Nintendo's dumb decisions because they want to be Nintendo. And the first big problem is the cartridge. Like, that's the elephant in the room. Everyone went to CDs because CDs had you had about 600 megabytes of storage, you know, and change. That's a lot of storage. The 64, you had megabits. I'm trying to remember what the size of Super Mario was, but it's not a large cartridge. And Nintendo tried to spin it like, oh, we got texture compression technology. We can make those bits go far. I'm like, I don't care how much you compress your textures. You can't make your bits go from, you know, you can't go from like 8 megs a cartridge to 600. There's no amount of compression unless you want your game to look like ass. So, like the 64, it has an amazing 3D processor, and it has amazing speed, but it's got nothing to show because there's no storage. You have no textures to put in your RAM to show people, so everything looks really blocky and bad on the N64. Like, there's some good games that work through it. GoldenEye's fucking amazing. Perfect Dark is one of my favorite first-person shooters, especially at the time. But the system's still bad. If the 64 was on a CD drive, it would be amazing. Oh, I forgot Star Fox 64 and F-Zero X, 2 amazing 64 games. Love the hell out of those. Yeah, pretty much. There's just not enough storage on those damn cartridges, which is why they made the disk drive in Japan, because they realized, oh shit, quick, make a disk drive. Of course, it never made it to the US. Big surprise, like they always do that stuff. So yeah, you've got all this stuff, but nowhere to store it, so you can't make, you know, you can't use your hardware. The other big dumb thing they did with the N64 is the Batarang controller. Like, you've never seen another controller like it. Now, granted, they brought us the analog stick, which was amazing and revolutionary at the time, those analog thumbsticks. They deserve props for that innovation. But what the hell were they thinking with the C-stick? Because those buttons were ridiculous. They were only good for Mario 64. Other games kept having to use the C buttons as the inputs, and that doesn't work very well. They're not labeled well. They're not sized well for using as inputs. Oh boy, this is obviously a boss. Like, fighting games suffered. Like, the whole layout of that pad is basically, I'm pretty sure Shigeru, or Shiggy as I like to call him, showed up and said, hey, this is the control pad I need for my Mario 64 game. And then they just designed the pad out of whatever Shiggy wanted, never thinking like, hey, all the games on the system aren't going to be Mario 64. Maybe we should make a pad that can do lots of things rather than is just good at this one game. Nope, just throw that out the window. It's a bad controller. It's so weird and messed up. So that's the first thing. After that, you got the GameCube. Oh, the GameCube. What's the dumb things they did with the GameCube? Well, you've got, first of all, you've got the controllers better now. And it's actually a comfortable controller. It still does not lend itself to, you know, general things. Like they've laid the buttons out with the large A and the small B. I actually have one. It's across the room. And then the X and Y. And it's good for most games, but fighting games, nope, they're out. That layout just is not gonna not gonna be functionally good for a fighting game. Just because of the way that things are positioned. They're not equidistant to each other. There's a reason the diamond that the SNES created. There's a reason that diamond is so popular. Either that or the three buttons over top each other. That works pretty good. Because they're equidistant, you have equal weighting to all the buttons. They're all equally easy to hit. You got GameCube pad, the A is the easiest button to hit. The B is slightly more difficult. X and Y are kind of on the weird side. It's not a bad pad, it takes some getting used to, but it's just not quite as versatile. So it's not a boneheaded decision, it's just not as good as it could be. Other than that, the pad's good, the analog triggers are nice. C-Stick, I don't know why they didn't just pull the top nub on it, but hey, it's different, because Nintendo has to be different. You getting the pattern here? Speaking of Nintendo has to be different, tiny discs, so less storage space. Not as great, but okay. And the big thing is that there's a broadband adapter, but only 2 games use online. Phantasy Star and Phantasy Star 3. And I bought a GameCube at launch for Phantasy Star, because I loved that, and all my Dreamcast games I loved were going. Which, Dreamcast was an amazing system, and supported online. Great! Everything had online. And I was looking forward to online. And Xbox 360 had online, or the Xbox had online, and the PS4, or the PS2 didn't have great online, but it eventually supported it, but not too wonderfully. GameCube, no. Just not a thing at all. No third parties. Less storage. It was basically a crappier Xbox. So everybody went to the Xbox because it had online. What did they push instead of online on games on the GameCube? The GBA hookups. You remember the GBA hookups? They are fucking amazing. They're great. Yep, I've got a Sega 6 button. I'm using 3 button right now. But I do have them. I have tons of controllers. It's an avalanche! Here's the boss battle. But, God, this didn't turn into a big rant. It just basically turned into a crappier
Hero.
Xbox. Oh!
Hero.
Ooh, I remember this part.
Hero. Hero. Hero, wake up. Hero, please open your eyes. For me?
Let's see. Oh, Hero, I'm so happy you're awake again. Please be still, I must heal your wounds. Oh, shit. I remember this part. Oh, Ruby. That's the... Poor Ruby. I can't tell you how worried I was. I can't tell you how worried I was that you both had died. It was horrible. But Lucia, why did you come back to find us? You risked your life. Your mission. I came because I... It makes no sense, but just before I came to you, I felt something was wrong. Not wrong in general, but wrong with Hero. It was very strange. When I was alone on the Blue Star, I never had such a strange feeling. It was like Hero and I were one. I've never felt that before. Well, whatever Hocus Pocus called you back to us, I'm grateful. If you hadn't come, we'd probably be popsicles by now. Come on, let's hurry and find the others. Alright, yeah, let's find the others. I think monsters do attack us. Or I'm not sure. Oh, no, they don't. Let's find Ron4. Ugh. Man, do I have a king-size whopper of a headache. It's a good thing you guys found me when you did. Guess I'm luckier than I thought. You got that right. And also, you have loaded dice. There's Jean. This is not the outfit for this weather. What happened? Last thing I remember was Ruby screaming as the snow washed over us. I can't believe I'm still alive. Thank you. Let's get back in the party, Caterpillar. Amina. Oh, poo! Look at my dress. It's absolutely soaked. Wait, was there an avalanche? There was an avalanche, wasn't there? How is it that I'm still alive? It's because Lucia came back and saved our butts. So glad we were able to find and revive all the party members. For a while there, I was frightened at what I might find. It's strange. I feel like my heart is relaxing. That's called relief. It's the opposite of anxiety, which is what you felt earlier. Relief. I like this feeling. Relief. There's a Preparation H joke there somewhere. Oh, there's a boss there, too. Shit. Yeah. No. I'm not talking about the Mad Max. I'm not talking about the GBA thing where you plugged in your GBA games to play them on the GameCube. That's awesome. That's cool. No one complains about that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good thing. You need the boot disc, whatever. No, I'm talking about those link cables for the GBA. Man, what is the missing link guy gonna do? And I should have saved. Oh, damn it. Well, I can save right now, but talk about non-ideal party location. I knew the boss battle was coming up. I only have myself to blame. Alright. Let's see. Hero, you need to do that. Ronfar. Do the light litany. Magic. Yeah, well, flame the damn thing, because they know it's going to be weak to fire. Anyway. Okay. It's immune to shit. Crap. Big old fucking zeros. At least it healed. Alright. Defend when it does that crap. Oh no, the fire! The fire gets rid of it. Okay. And Hero goes after Lamina does. It's good to know. Okay. Oh, it attacks twice. Oh, shit. Iron Tiger. Oh, now, there we go. Now she started actually doing stuff for the party. And she gives us magic. That's pretty awesome. Okay, do a recovery litany on Hero, because he just got his ass busted. And keep casting fire things. So, yeah. Like a map. Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Mad Max. So there are some amazing games that support that thing, and they are worth playing. And if you have a GameCube and you have 4 Game Boy Advances to plug into it, make sure you get the SP, otherwise you can't see the goddamn screen, because Nintendo refused to put this backlight in it for like 2 console generations, even though, or 2 revisions of it, even though everyone was begging them for the blacklight, because the thing was just hard to see as hell. Wow, Lucia's really determined to keep Hero in one piece now. Okay, Post Sword, and you can Calm Litany. You keep doing that stuff. And Flame, because that does a lot of damage. So, yeah. Yep, like Metroid Prime used it. But Metroid Prime's an amazing GameCube game as well. Loved it. Again, there's good games on those systems, just because I'm complaining about them. Like, there's no games, like, there's no major systems without at least some gems. That you know, you've got to buy those games if you want to play those gems, or the systems if you want to play those gems. But, oh, gasp. It's gonna fart on us. It's, yeah, that's... Somebody just renamed that to be funny. And Mystic Defender on Hero, that's nice. Some healing and some other stuff. Okay. That looks bad. You know, I think you should use an herb on Lamina, and yeah, we'll do that. So Link 4 Swords Adventure, tons of fun if you have 4 friends who can all get together in one room with their 4 GBA hookup things and 4 GBAs to play your Legend of Zelda. Just do the math. Like, at the time, GBA is at least $100, if not $150, if I think correctly. You got 4 of them, and your game, and the adapters. It is ridiculously expensive to play that game. And then you're gonna play it once. One time is probably the only time you're gonna get all 4 friends who want to play Legend of Zelda 4 Sword Link's Adventure. I mean, unless they just love the shit out of that game and want to keep playing it all the time. I don't know about you, but like, me and my friends, like, we can get them to play like those, you know, those games once or twice a year, maybe. And only if they really like it. They're not gonna come over and play that game enough times to make it worth the $300 or so you spent on it. It's just not gonna happen. Pac-Man Vs. is also another amazing game, and they're great, and the technology's great, but like Nintendo actually said that they thought that was a better way to go than just putting some online functionality in their games, because everything's about couch multiplayer, which couch multiplayer is great. You can get people at your couch! Some of us have jobs! Yeah. I don't know, I like the SP better, but that's just my preference. I mean, I guess GameCube's a great system if, you know, you're a NEET or a hikikomori and never leave your house. You and your other creepy friends can just all not go out and play that, but yeah, I can't get that many people who want to play that game that regularly. It's way too much money to throw at something that's going to be played once. It's why I don't buy $80 board games anymore. They don't get played enough to make them worth it. So yeah, that's my problem with GameCube. Small discs, lack of online, and they decided to... Oh wow, I expected to be hit before Ronfar got to move. Oh, there goes the missing link. Man, I'm kicking the shit out of everything. And as far as the Wii goes, I mean, what else was wrong with it? It was just a giant shovelware machine. They didn't put a gyroscope in the motion controls, so the motion controls were subpar, which made people dislike motion controls because they decided it was inaccurate and didn't work properly. Which, I mean, it was a neat gimmick, but once you got used to it, you found the problems with it because they didn't put a gyroscope in it. And by the time they did put a gyroscope in it, it was too late for the system to really use that. Like, if you use those Wii Motion Plus games with gyroscope, because that's what a Wii Motion Plus is a gyroscope. Way better controls, they work better. Still not perfect, but better. So many gimmicky games forcing to use the motion. Oh, not to mention the Wiimote, which has an A button, a B button, and a 1 and a 2. It's really not designed. It's, wow, like the Wiimote instantly excludes tons of traditional games. To play traditional games, you have to go get a classic controller, which, first of all, started off without grips on the controller and just had a terrible side, which was so bad they had to re-release a pro version of it with the grips, so you didn't want to kill your hand, because when Nintendo made it, they pretty much just made it for Virtual Console, and basically were going to developers and like, no, 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 use the Wiimote and the nunchuck for everything. So, there you go. You just lost, like, half your traditional developers who won't make games for you now, so many games had to be reduced back to NES fucking controls, using the sideways stick. You know, new Super Mario Brothers U, gotta shake to spin jump. It's bad! It's bad. Like, Monster Hunter, when it came out, had to come with the damn controller, because there was no way that shit was gonna fly with the Wiimote. And by then it's too late. People have passed it on, and shovelware just ruins Wii U. Oh yeah, or the Wii. Oh yeah, don't forget the stupid friend codes, and how there's no voice chat, or any way to communicate whatsoever. It's so bad. So bad. At least there was online, begrudgingly. Like, Nintendo was like, oh, fine, you want online, here you go. And the marketplace was subpar, etc., etc., etc. PS. Yep. Same problem Rock Band has. Same problem I mean, unless your friends just fucking love Rock Band, you are not going to play Rock Band that much. You're going to play it maybe a few times at a party and get drunk. If you're lucky. If you're lucky. In my experience, you know, people want to do different shit at the next party. They don't want to play Rock Band again. Beast must have caused the avalanche. Now that he's destroyed, the village should be much better luck with the weather. I'm not sure how destroying a giant ape monster gives you better weather, but whatever. I am gonna save now that I beat that monster. Whew. Anyway, God, this has turned less into a playthrough and me just ranting about things I don't like about Nintendo. Which I hate to do because I like Nintendo. Like, there's a bunch of stuff I like. The Wii U, compare that to the Wii. I'm getting myself get terribly distracted here. So compare the Wii U to the Wii. The Wii U, or compared to the Wii, has more dumb decisions. What's the first dumb decision, you ask? Here, I'll just show you the first dumb decision. This is the Wii U's dumb decision. This stupid goddamn tablet. Which they try to force down every single game. It's neat. The tablet's neat. The problem is that the tablet shouldn't be in every game. Most people don't use the tablet. Most games don't use the tablet. Third-party developments, number one, they don't want to develop for Nintendo, period. And they certainly don't want to make the super special tablet version. Like Minecraft. Minecraft, which, you know, somebody mentioned, hey, Minecraft, the Wii U. I mean, it's on everything else, but hey, if it comes on the Wii U, maybe you can use the tablet for inventory management. Because Minecraft's got tons of things in inventory. Inventory is always kind of a pain on the PC version. That's one thing the tablet would be cool for, is just poking and, you know, getting it up there. But no! Shouldn't throw your beloved Wii U on your bed. Oh, fuck my Wii U. I like it. I like the games on it, but it's not my favorite thing. Oh, Splatoon? The mini-map, instead of being on the screen where you can see it while you're playing, is on the tablet. So you can't play with the Pro Controller, you've got to play with the giant tablet. There's no reason why. It's just that way because they had to force you to use the Wii U tablet. New Super Mario Brothers. That's actually, the Super Mario Brothers and Wii U are also worth getting. Those things, they have, oh yeah, you can play multiplayer, but not with the tablet. The tablet must be used for platforms. So if you want to play 2 players with New Super Mario Bros. Wii U, like Mario and Luigi, you have to have either 2 more Wiimotes or 2 Classic Controller Pros. Heaven forbid you use the one controller that came with it as one of the players. Because we gotta make sure that you're using that tablet to put the stupid platforms down that your other friends who are actually playing can jump on. Yay! And it's shit like that just pisses me off. And that's why no one's taking the Wii U seriously, because he's a masochist known for years. I am not! You liar. Arigato must have been attracted by the sound of me ranting. Just getting so mad. So yeah. Like, a bunch of games I like on the Wii U, but it's a terribly designed system, and it's got a bunch of dumb decisions by Nintendo. And I think the problem is that Shigeru Miyamoto, Shiggy, is a legend in our time and could do no wrong. And I'm pretty sure that when Shiggy rolls up and says, I want the new system to do this. Nobody goes up to him and says, that's a bad idea. That will not sell. No, they just basically, it's like, whatever Shiggy wants, Shiggy gets. It's like a friggin' Lola song. Whatever Shiggy wants, Shiggy gets. And today, little Shiggy wants a bullshit gimmick on your game. Yeah, I'd like Star Fox to be good. I love Star Fox. Didn't care for Assault so much. That was really wonky, but it was a good try. F-Zero GX is a good game on GameCube. It took... I don't know how I feel about the physics on it, but, you know, Sega does know how to make a good racing game, so... Anyway. No. No, you're shitting me. That's not real. You're shitting me. That's not real. That's a joke. You're fucking with me on stream. Please tell me. Please tell me you're messing with me. Because I don't want to believe that. Like, you have no reason to lie to me, but like, I really don't want that to be true. Like, I'm hoping you're mistaken and like you've read, like maybe somebody saw a trailer wrong. You know what, it's just like with the Metroid Other M. Again, it's the stupid pushing of the gimmick. Other M can only be played with the Wiimote because Nintendo came and said, no, we don't want Retro Studios to make that game that they've been doing successful. Granted, they did 3, that's fine. Like, and they basically just rammed it down Team Ninja's throat. It's like, we want you to use aiming and not the nunchuck. Only use the Wiimote. So Samus can't shoot missiles and move at the same time. The game is in 2D, except when you point the Wiimote at the screen just to shoot super missiles. Like, we just screwed up a base element of the game. It's Metroid. You've got missiles and beams, and you explore and shit. It's what Metroid is. And you sacrificed it to get a Wiimote pointing game in there. It's probably true. No one's played Other M. Just go watch Other M on YouTube. It's mostly cutscene anyway. Just count how many times they say the baby. The baby, the baby, the baby. Like, honestly, Other M might not be as bad. It's probably not as bad as we give it crap for. And it's probably also a case... It's supposed to be terrible. And one of the things it's supposed to be... I've been told one of the reasons it's bad is that it's just localized poorly. Like, apparently in Japanese, it's way better. Which, if you're Nintendo, like, you should pay some money for decent localization in your biggest market, which is the United States. It's not Japan. Like, the US buys more Nintendo games than Japan does. The market's just larger. Granted, it's a bigger percentage in Japan, but it's still larger in the United States. Yet it doesn't get much traction. Just look at when I play Splatoon, it's almost all Japanese because US just left it. There's no regional matchmaking in Splatoon, by the way. I forgot to mention that. It's a peer-to-peer first-person shooter with no regional matchmaking, so I have to play against Japan all the goddamn time with their 250 millisecond pings. It's still a fun game, but it's always just marred with like niggling stuff. It's like having a chef who makes this amazing steak, but like insists that your steak be topped with peppermints. He just fucking loves peppermints, and all steak must have peppermints on it. Except in like 2 years, he'll decide that all steak instead has to be marinated in... Instead has to be marinated in peanut butter. Yep, it's locked. And they locked the 3DS after years of the DS not being locked. Also, the new 3DS has the C-Stick, which Nintendo, like, people begged for the circle pad to be on the 3DS XL. No, they saved it. Like, they basically held it off until another thing. Because, heaven forbid, you fix one of the design problems is that you keep making systems that can't be used for a wide variety of games. You know, I have an item to just leave this dungeon. Like, I could just leave it right now, but instead, I'm ranting. I'm an hour past, which is my mistake. Just, I don't know. I really, it's so frustrating. I think that's what makes it frustrating more than like if Nintendo, well, they sell for Japan. That's the first thing. Okay, like Japan, Nintendo makes for Japan first, which is fine. I mean, they're a Japanese company. That's where their audience is. That's who they're hearing the most. That's where they get the most feedback. So, you know, that's fine. I get it. But then they would just make bunches of other dumb decisions that make no sense. For everybody. Pokemon, I mean, they're selling. Like, they sold tons of copies of Splatoon. Because even when Nintendo does all this dumb stuff, people will still buy it. Like, and they'll buy it for full price. It's frustrating. It's like the Nintendo fans will just go out and they will keep buying it. I mean, look at Operation Rainfall. Nintendo basically said, nah, we don't care about the foreign market so much that we are just going to basically end deployment of new games early, not release anything, because we know the core market's not there. Like, we went after casuals, we got their money, we don't care anymore. And they had to beg them to release, Xenoblade Chronicles and, what was the other two games? All the Project Rainfall games. No other system really does that as much. Like, it's not like the Wii library was massive. It was still less than its competitors. And we know how much shovelware was on that, so... Yeah, I believe it. I mean, Nintendo, they can just keep releasing stuff and people just keep giving them passes. And it just drives me insane. I mean, do not discount the power of brand loyalty. I think the other thing is what I was getting at is, I think is what probably makes these things I'm complaining about frustrating is, like, a lot of the stuff is good. Like, if Nintendo just made bad things, like they were consistently poor, like, across the board, it'd be easy to hate them, and I wouldn't care. They'd just be another bad game from Nintendo. But the thing is, what Nintendo does is they don't make a bad game. They make a good game, or even a great game, and then they mar it with their bullshit. Like, we don't want to do online, or you need to have these gimmick controls in here, or, this is basically it. You gotta have this gimmick, you can't have this common feature, you've gotta have bullshit friend codes, you can't have regional matchmaking, like, standard features. You can't have buttons. Like, and they keep doing that. And that's what makes it frustrating. Because they could be so good. They would be so good if Nintendo would just release a bloody normal console. Which is why when I saw the NX patent, where they showed that controller with the screen on it, I cried. By the way, I'm praying they do not release that stupid controller. Because if the NX is not just a bloody regular gaming console with a bloody regular controller, that's it. I wouldn't have bought the Wii U again if it wasn't cheap on sale. Yeah. No, there isn't pics of the NX, but there is... hold on. Nintendo filed a patent for a controller. I'm going to show you the patent now. So, because, again, you know, patents are public records. Now, just because Nintendo filed the patent does not mean they are going to use this. So, there's nothing saying they are going to do this. This is just an early thing they're thinking of. I cropped it off a little bit there, but you get the idea. That's it. That's the controller. It's here. Let me move this down a bit. As you can see here, it's an analog stick here, an analog stick here, a pair of shoulder buttons, and then all of this is a touch screen. There will be no buttons. It will not have physical buttons. It's that controller will have software buttons like a bloody smartphone. Like a bloody smartphone. Now, I don't want to. I guess I shouldn't. What the heck? Oh, whoops. I accidentally removed my my whiteboard there. Let's put that back. All right. Let me remove that. Oh, darn. I ruined my whiteboard. Oh, well. So, yes, you hate smartphone games. And Total Biscuit has a great video that kind of goes into why you hate smartphone games. But the long and short of it is that it's not good for core games because the controls are not precise enough for the level of gameplay you need for those games. You cannot play Street Fighter on a touchpad controller. Like, I love my Steam controller. I think it's great. It's got the 2 touchpads in it. I love them. You can't play Street Fighter on it. It doesn't work. It's not designed for that. That NX controller is going to be worse. Has no buttons except for the shoulders. Oh boy. But again, it's just a patent. Might not happen. Pray it does not happen. By the way, Nintendo can always go back to selling Hanafuda cards. So, there's that. I think we're going to go ahead and save right here. Man, this again turned into nothing but a rant. My throat is sore. But yeah, it's going to be bad if they use that. And I want to like them so much. Like, I want to like them so much. Like, if Nintendo just stopped doing this stuff, I'd just buy their systems. But they keep doing this stuff. And it hurts. It hurts so bad. Oh man, I've got some magic XP to spend. So, man, I've gone way over budget. I've just did nothing but rant. It's kind of got a little off the rails, but it's not just the kiddies though. It's not the kiddies. Like, it's us. It's the 30-year-olds who remember at 5 playing Super Mario Brothers who are buying this stuff. Like, you hear it all the time, like Nintendo can do no wrong. It doesn't matter how dumb it gets. They will, like, so many people will just defend everything they do, like, to the end. Just to the end. Doesn't matter. Like, there are people who be like, yeah, I love this silly Wii U tablet, which I can't show you again because I've thrown it across the room. They'll be like, yeah, it's great. Everything should be like this. They made that tablet because Nintendo thought that they could steal market share from the iPad. Let that sink in. The tablet exists because they wanted to go after the casual market, and when Nintendo realized, because they wanted to repeat the Wii's success, that's why they called it the Wii U. They wanted to get the grandmas who bought the Wii. And, yeah, it didn't work. They went off to go buy iPads and everything else. They weren't going to stick around. So now they're like coming back like, oh yeah, we love you, core gaming audience. We're still going to ram the tablet controls down your throat. Because for some reason we feel compelled to force it because we have the hardware rather than just saying, hey, you know what? Like, here's the hardware, use it if you want. You don't have to, but use it if you want to. And just have it. Like normal people. Not normal people, but like a normal developer would do. Mario Maker has costumes when you play on 8-bit. 8-bit only. Because they couldn't think of a way to incorporate amiibos into Mario Maker. Which, granted, the costumes are neat. But that's all that feature is. We needed to include amiibos. Not because they wanted to include amiibos. Not because they thought they were going to be useful. But because we had to. And that's really what it comes down to. The Splatoon minimap is on the Wii U. Not because they thought it would improve things. But because somebody said, you have to have the touchscreen do something in this first-person shooter. Make it happen. And if the aiming thing in Star Fox, you know it's the same sort of thing. It's just sacrificing it to push that. Like, I don't know what to say. I can't think of anything else that does that. I mean, I mostly play PC stuff, so, you know, I've got flight sticks. You know, when I want to go play something with a flight stick, I plug in the flight stick. Just pop it in there, it's great. I got it mounted and everything. When I want to go play a racing game, I go plug in my wheel. That's what they're for. Different controllers are for different things. When I want to go play retro games, I plug in my Genesis pad. Or one of the myriad other pads I have. Or I've got some arcade sticks around here. I've got Japanese and European. Different controllers do different things. I at no point go around saying, you know what? Why doesn't Dynasty Warriors support the Wacom tablet? It really needs to support the Wacom tablet. From now on, everything needs to have Wacom tablet controls. Doesn't happen. I don't go around demanding that I play Street Fighter with my flight stick. But that's what Nintendo does every time they make something. And it's gotten worse every year. Like, it started a little bit with the N64, not too bad. A little bit more with the GameCube. With the Wii U, it went off the rails with the motion controls. And... or the Wii, the motion controls, and then the Wii U. And the Wii U actually has some nice things in that controller. Like, it's got gyro, which is fun. And the Wii U touchpad is good for some things. For example, Mario Maker. Great on the touchpad. Perfectly designed for the touchpad. Something you should use the touchpad for. RTS games would probably work great with the touchpad. Strategy games would probably work amazingly with the touchpad. What does the touchpad normally do on Wii U games? It shows the screen. It's the easiest thing to shut Nintendo up and say, yeah, you can play it on the gamepad instead of the console. That's pretty much it. And it's so dumb. So, hopefully, the NX will be a normal console. I've heard rumors of it being like a multi-tiered, you know, it incorporates to their portables. And, you know, you can take your games back and forth and, you know what? That may work. Just as long as when I'm at home and I plug it in and I decide I want to play some games, it acts like a normal console with, you know, the hardware to back it up. As long as it does all that, it's great. If I can buy an extra thing and go take it on the road, that's just that's just bonus. But it needs to do the first thing. Or if it's portable, it needs to do the act like a portable. Like the portable systems Nintendo makes are pretty good. They seem to manage to make it work out pretty well. Even the 2 touch screens, which is kind of gimmicky in itself. But hey, you've got limited screen space and you can put things down there like menus. That's fine. But not so much on the screen. So anyway, it's been a ridiculous rant. I swear I don't hate Nintendo, even though anyone who hears this is going to think I hate Nintendo. So, tomorrow, we should be playing more Lunar with less ranting. I hope you come back for more Lunar with less ranting. I hope you like this. Thank you very much for following, by the way, Chubby Chibi. I really appreciate it. And thank you for watching, Max, as well. I believe you followed earlier. In fact, let me just double check here. Man, I really just got off target here. Oh, hey. So many NX things just floating around. Let's see. Oh, Max did not follow. Oh, what a bummer. But anyway, so we'll be back again tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Until then, this is your good friend Furloo signing off saying, have a good evening, everybody. I swear I don't hate Nintendo.